let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Alle 123.
Alright, let's do it. Ready, set, go.
This is going to be wild.
Alright, everybody, and welcome to the
It's going to be chaos.
How's everyone on this bye week? Today we got a couple. First of all, we got SEN's very own.
He's here every week.
He's here every week.
Thank you, mate.
But now we've got a couple of special guests here.
I don't know about special. No, he's special.
Almost
Special
Blue
needs.
Brothers. Introduce yourselves.
Oh, me first. Oh, yeah.
Everyone.
Joe and Dan.
Calm
Joe
down.
and Dan.
That's it.
Hi,
That's
I'm
it.
Joe. I'm an alcoholic.
So from the Almost Blue Brothers.
That's it.
ABB.
ABB. It's been a long time coming, this one, between
Yeah,
us.
It has been.
We've
hasn't
wanted
it?
a long
Yeah.
time.
It has been.
Yeah, we've had Paul on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why has it been? Why has it gone this
We've never had
long?
me and Mars on the show.
We'll get there.
You're not as refined.
We'll
Every time we get together, you're always saying, "I need to get you on." I need to get you on.
We'll get there.
And
then
then
when
Mars drags him away. Come on, Dan. Let's go. Let's have a chat.
Yeah.
Let's have a chat.
Yeah.
And then me and Mars just start losing it.
Yeah, no, it's the best. The
The
best.
conversations that he and Mars have are probably not fit for air, but
No, this is why.
No, we're going to create a separate show.
Yeah, I think you do.
BAR rated.
yeah.
BAR rated.
ABB uncut.
Yeah, it'll
Or
be
BA
uncut.
uncut.
BA uncut.
Hey,
Oh my god,
we'll get everyone
like
cancelled if you
Yeah.
two are in the same
Yeah.
rooms.
No, I
We
disagree.
will.
I reckon
We're going to do.
I reckon the opposite would happen.
What do you reckon?
I reckon that people would come on board because it's absolutely fucked.
Oh, yeah.
People like that shit.
Yeah.
Shock and awe,
Some,
they call
some.
it.
It'll
Sunday night.
attract a different audience.
What about Johnny fucking? What's his name?
Who?
Maroney.
Oh,
fucking
Jimmy
Mission
Marone.
Brown. Jimmy Mission
Yeah, the
Brown.
one
He
who
doesn't
loves Mars.
He doesn't like anything we do.
He still watches though.
Yeah, he still watches it. Anyway, it's been. Hey, listen, I bloody we won last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I heard you got excited.
Me?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, we got some vision on your own. Let's have
Here
a
we
look
go.
at this.
Here we go. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Looks like Joe. eh?
Wait a sec, you get into those.
That's Joe after a night out.
Actually, now I dance too. That's not bad.
No, we got pretty excited. So let's get some coffees.
I need one.
Yeah.
We have to order it. I reckon I should ask them. They won't know.
I don't know. Ask him.
How many
the
weeks?
number?
How many weeks have you been ordering coffees now?
No, what's
I
the
don't
number?
know.
Don't know.
So if you'd watch the show, it's the same number every week.
Is it?
We haven't really read out the number the last few weeks, though, have we?
Huh?
We haven't really read out the number the
Nah,
last.
because-
It's a new one thing.
See, to our defence,
Can I have a guess?
You've been watching the last few weeks?
that's right.
Is it a 4-digit number?
Yes.
1995.
Yes!
There you go.
That's what I was going to say as well.
Oh yeah.
That really has to change
That's,
soon.
that's very good, Joe.
That
come on,
number really has to change soon.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. 2038. Hey, how we going?
The way we're going, it could be a fucking
Beautiful.
3 at
Yeah,
the front.
we got it. Almost Blue Brother. Why almost? When are they going to become full Blue Brothers? I don't know, man. I'm going to ask her. Why they're almost. I don't know. We'll find out soon. But anyway, let's get some coffees. And we'll get some food. You hungry?
Yeah.
All right, let's
start.
I mean,
get
I've
some
just
food.
come from work.
All right, you got a delivery person today. All right, beautiful.
Oh, I don't have to go and get anything.
All right, done.
How good's that? How
All
good's
right,
that?
he asked though about what's going on. Why? When you're going to become full Blue Brothers?
Well, we're not. We're not blood related.
do you guys think we were actual brothers?
No.
No, you
There's a few people that I have, and especially me and Jules.
Yeah, you
I get that a lot. Yeah. But
People think Mars and I are brothers.
Hey, here we go.
Beautiful.
We got
Look
some
at this.
coffees.
unbelievable.
Have we got sugar?
And look at the merch, everything. Unbelievable.
You want sugar?
No. I'm just saying.
What do you want?
Joe
I don't
normally
have
has
sugar.
No,
No, I do
you
not.
normally have sugar.
Man. Yeah.
Look at that.
No sugar,
no, we're
please. No sugar.
Don't you have sugar?
No.
Oh, this is our favourite here.
The nuggets.
My favourite.
Oh, you told me about these
They gotta be the
nuggets.
nuggets.
No. What are they?
Schnuggets.
Snuggets.
There you go.
Oh, Snuggets.
Yeah.
Hey,
Proper.
We're going to tell you about the Snuggets.
I'm gonna devour this.
So is there one of these? Is there one of these plates for all of us?
You can have as much as you want, mate. So when you go down the snitch, you've got like the spice of life.
I reckon he's the spice of life.
I reckon he's the
How much
spice.
energy is this bloke got?
Yeah.
mate?
Too much.
I've been up since 3
You
this
are the
morning.
spot, so have I. But I worked. Did
Same.
you work too?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you, what do you do?
Huh?
It's PT.
Personal trainer.
What do you do?
Oh, don't talk about
What do you do? No,
do you mean?
What do you do? I'll go lift that weight 10 times.
Instruct people on what to do for their
Nah,
exercise.
he's very professional. I'll back him in. He's very professional.
I work hard.
Give your sponsors a plug, mate. Give you.
Piota Health and Performance.
Piota
oh,
Health and
See, this
No, we
is-
will. We're going to do
Give
that.
him a
But
plug, mate.
the status quo, who's that?
Who is the status quo? Sam Walsh.
We said Carlton's a status quo.
Oh yeah, because they don't change.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
They
true.
change, but they don't change.
That's actually very true.
Have you ever seen a club change more in the last 8 years, but results does not change?
Yeah, it's true.
Who's the Garden of Eden?
Charlie Kerner.
That's Charlie.
That's
Paradise.
Charlie. Yeah.
He's-
I like it.
Has
This
to
is good. These are good.
yeah. But now we've got the new
Schnuggets.
Schnuggets.
What's it say? The wait is finally over.
Read it.
Now we crumb in pieces, introducing our new star Schnuggets.
That's got to be Brody Kemp.
RSPCA approved chicken.
The last part, made from 100% RSPCA approved chicken breast and coated with our signature crumbs, hashtag Schnugget. Not, what aren't they?
Now, if you like lips and assholes, right? No, I'm serious. If you like lips and assholes, toes, and that,
Yeah.
you go to the other places, the other fast food,
Yeah.
and you get their nuggets.
Yeah.
It's just like a nut merda. Isn't it?
Yeah.
These are like little schnitzels.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ah.
It's like a little cotoletta.
When you open that up, there was
Cotoletta.
you got to put music with that.
So,
Like a light coming out.
Is it non approved?
It is non approved. Listen, handcrafted, pan cooked schnitzels. Where do you get them from?
Schnitz.
Where?
In Northland, yeah.
At Northland.
Yeah. Where?
only,
Huh?
Where?
Northland Preston.
Northland.
No, he doesn't say it with the F. You say it with the F.
With the
I don't say it with it.
said
say
it with the S at the
and
end.
So you say
Oh,
North
Northland.
Lands.
Northlands.
Northlands.
What about you go to Myers?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Myers.
Yeah.
Not
no,
Meyer, Myers.
My nonna still calls it Safeways.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
Supermarket. And every
Yeah,
what's
that's the
what's
best.
every cereal? Cornflakes.
Yeah.
Every cereal is cornflakes.
Cornflakes. You have the cornflakes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
The
either-
cornflakes.
The cornflakes.
Hey,
Or the
this-
Cocoa Pops.
that
What was
gotta
it,
have.
Joel Vardy? Voi kisto cornflakes or kisto cornflakes? The
Yeah, don't worry
Medellin.
about sugar.
That's sensational.
That's your sugar.
Now we're set.
Now we've got
I could
sugar.
sleep after this.
Yeah, oh, mate.
Good feed, coffee, a bit of grappa.
Yeah.
I can sleep.
After
Mate,
the
it's the
shit.
best.
And this couch is good. I need
Yeah,
to
no, it's good.
position.
He's gonna genuinely fall asleep today.
Like Ange, mate, he's fucking gonna lay back. Just fucking
Yeah,
gonna
no.
put it back now.
All right.
You'll notice throughout the whole episode, I'm just going to be leaning more and more here.
But why away from him?
Huh?
You don't lean that way.
He's not more attractive.
He's got the heartburn tablets here, bloke.
Yeah,
well,
he
That's
does.
alright. When you get Agitor from this.
I don't know. You won't get
No,
out
this is Carlton Algidor. This is like these are like the strong ones, like the 40 milligram. They burn the like you don't feel nothing after you have these. These are the best, man. That's
Yeah.
what Carlton does. Here you
I
go.
needed it last night because I finished work last night late.
That's it.
Did you?
Yeah, and I ate
What
dinner
from PTing?
from training,
He
from
finishes
working.
at
Yeah.
9 p.m.
What
sometimes.
did you do? And
Oh,
they-
no, tell the audience, what do you do? What's the business?
Yeah.
Come on,
No,
no,
we're
we're doing this.
an allied health company, but aren't you going to introduce it properly? Piota Health and Performance.
Yeah, but let's have a drink first. You know what? We'll have a drink to your company.
Have a drink to
Hey, that's
Piota.
good.
There you go.
Salute.
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 Cappuccino.
Ooh,
Yeah, you just fucking
Close.
wrecked it.
Close.
Did that go in your shoe?
Cheers, big
It's
ears.
scooped up a bit. Fuck.
Oh, it's
Oh,
nice.
it's beautiful. Oh, it's so good.
How's this on?
We had this.
We had this at the
Medellin at the launch.
Little
We had
broad.
it at the Medellin.
I've told a lot of people.
I told us. Well, I was actually hanging out for the Medicina tonight.
Someone
is that?
scoffed it down. Who had it? The young fella. Was it Sam? Young kid with the
Yeah,
glasses?
he was
pissed.
Mate,
Because I told him, I said, drink it. I go, you drink this quick. I
Yeah.
go, don't waste your
don't
time.
waste don't waste your time on it.
That's good. So have a snugget and
This is
some,
sensational.
I think
some,
he's still struggling.
some of these and a snug. I'm telling you,
I want to taste the schnugget.
have a snugget.
We'll go to schnugget first.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Do you salute the schnuggets as well or just take it down?
even touched one.
Take it out.
Minga.
Good out there.
Unbelievable.
I don't think I've ever heard Joe speak Italian. That's the first word he spoke in Italian.
Minga.
No, I feel like.
Picked a good one.
Oh, they're good.
Didn't have it
No,
with
no.
the sauce last week though.
Yeah, we got. You didn't grab it.
Schnitzel.
I didn't grab it, correct.
You can have it for here.
I could be making a trip after here.
Straight past there.
Schnitz.
Yeah, before.
You have to.
I will
Might
say,
actually do that. Then golf.
now that we've bought in the food like this, We had a few comments saying, "Oh, you know, can you stop eating on the show?"
Market
We've been eating since the first show.
That's true.
The first show we ate and had coffee and Milagina, and that's it.
No, that's perfect.
If you don't know by now that when you come here you're going to eat, you're on the wrong show, mate.
That's right.
Good feed.
Man,
We have a feed, we have a bit of a chat. That's all.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
all.
it's
That's
the
what we
northern
do.
suburbs connection, I think.
So now, right? Listen. If you become a member of the Jumper Punch,
But when you talk to me, I like you always have a smile on your face. Yeah, you're
like
excited. I can tell. You're always excited to talk
I'm excited.
to me. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. I can't wait to get into the
Nitty-gritty.
nitty-gritty. And then I've got a
Let's find
surprise later too.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you till later. But yeah. So if you become a member of the Jumper Punch, right? First of all, if you subscribe, right, to Rule Broad or the Jumper Punch, you get 17% off everything.
Yep.
17%.
That's just to subscribe.
Just push the button, bang, you're done. You go there, you show me subscribe, 17% off.
So that's just
Schnitz Northland.
beautiful.
no way.
I'm gonna do
70.
that.
If you press subscribe on the Jumper Punch on YouTube, just subscribe. You get 17% off.
Beautiful.
done.
That's it.
Sensational.
And that's free.
That's free. But if you become a member,
Yep.
right, so the first one is this one here,
The Mars.
the Mars.
He's looking a lot thinner than he is in that photo. I'll give you the
that
tip.
one there was a different. Well, we all look a little bit different. don't
How
we?
is Mars,
yeah.
Mars going? He's
Mars
going
going.
good?
I miss
Yeah?
him. I do miss him. I must admit.
But he's been messaging us, so
He's been
he's
messaging
in
us.
form.
Where is he? Is he in form?
He's in form.
Is
He's
he?
in form.
He's
Where
in
is he
Italy.
now?
Where is he now?
He's in Italy at the
Yeah,
moment.
but
The best
where?
Milan up in the
Milan,
north. He's with
ah.
Alcugini.
The best part with Mars, he messaged before. I messaged him. I said, "Good luck, Bella, with your trip." I go, "Don't worry about the club." He goes, "I'm not going to fuck
No.
the club."
No.
1 week later, he's messaging me. That was a shit performance.
He watches the whole game.
everything.
He watches the whole
We're all
game.
too invested like
That's
that.
how
you
sick
know?
we are.
We're all sick.
That's how sick we are.
He's watching.
So anyway, if you become a
He's-
member,
and
you
he's
become a
taken.
Mars member,
Yeah.
right? You go into a draw for the hamper. How much?
Could be worth $10,000.
Could be worth $10,000.
Could be like $10,000 worth of schnuggets.
Schnuggets.
Something like
Well, we've
that.
got a poster there that's like a one-off of Peter Buzz who signed it, right? That could be worth anything.
Bazasto.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we've got the Jumper, we've got the Marino brothers in there, we've got all sorts of stuff. So you go in there, not only that, you get 25% off Schnitz
Quarter of the
for like
price.
$4.
All right.
Now, if you go and buy these $7.50, you're 25%, you know what that is?
I can't.
$5.62.
No way.
That was good,
Yes,
man.
way.
That deal,
$5.62.
that deal will keep me alive while I'm working. I can barely get a meal in, let alone that. 25% off keep me alive for the
I'm
week.
telling you.
Actually, the week life
I'm telling you.
$5
Off
a day.
everything.
for that. Unbelievable.
But then if you want to go next level,
He's lost it.
you want to go next level, you
He's
go to the
delirious.
Rocco.
He's delirious.
The Rocker. All right, let's go.
So if you get a Rocco, not only you get the hamper in the draw, the 25% off, you go into the draw to sit where you are
On the couch.
for a whole episode. That's pretty good.
Hey, we didn't have to go to the draw.
No, you don't.
We're already here. Yeah, we passed one step.
Very good.
And you get a chance to have a kick with Ange.
Yes.
For the kicking comp. How many times you get? He could be one of the greatest kicks ever.
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
yeah.
Ever. Yeah.
And
Definitely.
you get to kick with him.
Oh no, it's pretty cool.
I've kicked the ball with John Platten before.
Have you really?
How's that?
Have you?
Up in Cairns. My dad played Super Rules.
Really?
And I was like,
That's a
hey,
story.
That's good.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that until you mentioned that.
There you go.
See what you remember.
Yeah.
I got
What'd
the
you
ball.
do?
No, I received the ball from Ed Kerno once.
Did
Did you?
Yeah.
Did
Did he actually hit you?
Yeah, he did. No, he did. Credit to him.
That's a
He was
terrible-
actually.
that's a
Why?
Well, when I was younger, I went to all the Carlton Open
Family
trainings.
days.
Yeah,
Oh,
family
yeah.
days.
That's
and
how
that.
long Ed Kerno's been around, by the way.
Anyway,
when
yeah.
I was young.
But he's actually coming on his bike. He goes to his bike on.
He does.
He does,
He
yeah.
does.
He does.
Rocks up. I go, oh, it's Ed.
Yeah.
Blowing. Yeah. He goes, oh, it's Ed.
Blowing.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, of course you can. You said
Anyway,
now.
You're
see,
the
Ed, I deliberately kicked the ball over there,
Yeah. And he picked it up.
picked it up. I go, Ed, hit me, mate. Hit me. Bang.
He's the best.
I missed the mark.
Ah,
I missed the
no.
mark.
You can't be doing that.
That was like a bit of a
That's why you played the round ball.
A bit of
Nothing's in
a
your hands.
future vision there of what we were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That was our disposal efficiency.
Yeah,
Basic
exactly.
Did he
skills.
kick it over his head?
He clearance kicked it 210 metres
Did he
on
just get it and just like boot it?
I'll
Chipped
just-
it to himself, played on.
I'm surprised he didn't miss you, but anyway.
Anyway, if you want to go to SEN's very own.
Yeah, look at that, mate. I'm telling you, I look like Hezbollah in that photo.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me.
That's pretty.
It's an insight
Oh,
into the future, though. How good's the top, though?
Yeah, sensational.
Cassano, mate.
Was it Cassano?
Cassano.
There you go. If Jules was here, he
Jules
would
would
tell
be
you a few
low.
stories.
Yeah.
like
There
a
you
shit
go.
brick shit house.
He were in that photo. He looked built well.
Well, his last name is.
Who?
They're not. Are they?
They're related.
Yeah, they're
They're
related.
related.
Jules' second cousin.
Jules-
Nah, get out of here. Get out of
No,
here.
Jules' second cousin.
From
Antonio Cassano is Jules' second cousin
He
from
He
Bari.
established it in
Get
in
the
primary
fuck
school,
out of
man.
here. Get out of here.
I
In
swear to
primary
you.
school.
I swear to you.
It is.
Bro, I love that guy.
Yeah.
He is.
Fuck.
There
Yeah.
you go. He was a psycho.
I didn't know.
He still
was-
is.
Or still is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He was a psycho.
But good player.
When he was-
One of my
when he was
favourites,
on-
mate.
When he was
Unbelievable
on, he was unbelievable.
I've got his 99 Guernsey, Cassano from Milan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but when he played at Roma, yeah, when he
Yeah,
played Roma,
Roma.
he was the best.
Oh, he was unbelievable.
When he played at Roma, he was the best.
Anyway. Jules isn't here.
Well, we wanted.
If he was here, he'd tell you if you.
we wanted Jules. That he said Dan was the only one who could make it.
Oh well, it is what it is. Get Jules another time.
If I'm
yeah,
third
second
option,
cousins.
if
Second
I'm third
cousins.
option, I don't care.
You don't know, like you
Who's the
see
third
all
option
these.
in the
in the trio.
Who's the
Yeah.
third
There's
option?
no third option.
Nah,
There's
we're all
always
equal.
a third.
We're
Nah,
all
there's
equal.
no, it's all
You're
equal.
number one.
We're all
It's
equal.
all equal.
We're all equal.
I'm number one. Joe's two. Nah,
We're all equal.
all
Alternates.
equal.
You say
Ask
We
me
don't
after
do
the
that.
show.
It alternates.
Ask me
You
after
say that they're
when
all
Dan
equal, but
leaves.
you always got a favourite.
When Dan leaves, ask me after the show. And I'll tell
Nah, I know Jules is Joe's favourite, but I'm happy with that. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in my
As
own
long as you
skin.
know. As long as you know.
Yeah, tell me something, because I watch your show, right?
Yeah.
Like, but you are like the heart and soul.
He's
of
the
show,
heartbeat.
you know?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
He fires up the most.
Yeah.
He
Mars,
loses it.
Mars actually messaged me sometimes. Go get stuck into him. Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get told off sometimes.
He's got that aura.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Let's cut that shit right now.
Is he a little bit like?
He's a,
There's nothing better
I have
when
not
Mars
said,
when Mars gives you the
one
pep
bad
talk.
word about you since we got here.
No, we're friends, we're friends.
When Mars gives you the pep talk,
Yeah.
yeah,
you
you
fire
need to
up,
go.
mate. Yeah.
No, we're all
Because Mars
equal.
doesn't give the
But
pep
I
talk
do
to
agree.
anyone,
I do
He
that's
doesn't
agree
give the
About
pep
what?
talk to many people.
about him.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
the same human.
Yeah, he is. That's exactly what he is. Yeah.
Like,
Comic
I'm
relief.
going to say it, right?
I got a
So
lot
we're
of knowledge
organising
behind
today, right? So we're all organising it. All of a sudden, get the message. Can we change the times for him?
Yeah.
This
And
happens
we had
every
to,
week,
like,
though.
do it. Oh, can we change the times? You know, can we make sure we're here and that? And for fucking hell,
It's you.
I said I ordered Dan, not Sam Newman, but
This is the thing. You know how with Carlton the communication has to come from the top?
Yeah.
I got told about this 24 hours ago.
No, you did not. That's a
nah,
lie.
you didn't. We spoke.
That's the
now
biggest
you-
lie. See, now everyone can see that he
Hey.
lies. He lies.
We have
Every
been
week
very
he lies.
transparent and open with when and who and why we want people on.
He
So
lies.
Did you have to cancel any of your
Clients.
clients today?
I
Yeah, you
worked
reimburse-
I worked later throughout the
To
week.
finish?
No. I spoke to you during the week. You're going to reimburse him for the next 3 hours.
Oh,
Is that right?
yeah.
No,
No,
six is enough. Just give me 25% off without the.
Yeah, the 25
sort-
reimburse. No,
we'll
it's
sort
all
something
good.
out.
We'll sort something out. So everyone, make sure that if you do get the Parlippers, you get to come to an interview with one of the legends.
yes,
better.
correct.
So that's the other one.
And email us your
And email
details
us
if you've
on
won or done
Jumper
something.
Punch, because how do we know? Like, how do you know where we're going to go?
No, that's
We've
right.
got to email you somehow, and we'll get you down there. Now, we've got a couple of big interviews. Oh, but it might be before the show because this is Tuesday now, isn't it? So we've already done like 2 massive interviews yesterday. So, so anyway, just do that, and that's it now. So we've got the whole Jumper Punch channel now. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That I do know.
So we've got like 4 shows on there. So the first one is, of course, Legends of the Jumper Punch. And
Yep.
this week, you know who we got? I told you before.
Do you listen or not? It's there on the
I'll tell you.
It's there on the
No, I can
whiteboard.
see. Yeah, there's English. But listen, you don't give me, you know what it is? I don't get a chance to talk.
Yeah, okay.
Have I only asked him questions?
Yeah, you have.
He hasn't looked at me.
No, I'll be honest. I tuned out a little bit because what was I? No, you can attest to this.
Tropical cómodo, mate. Tropical
Yeah,
cómodo.
that's
He's getting
true.
too comfy on the
That's
couch.
true. But what was my dilemma before the show? What did I ask you I need help with?
You super coach.
Oh, you're
There you
super
go.
coach. Yeah, he's a super coach.
That's what's been in my head.
Has it?
That's why I
you do
didn't-
super coach.
He's got a cash-
I love
he's got a
it.
cash
It
league that
does
he's
my
trying to-
head.
yeah.
It's a bit super coach.
I was fixated.
Anyway,
It's Donato.
Anyway, Des English.
That's true.
see,
That's
it
what
becomes
I needed
about you.
Anyway,
It comes
Des
about you.
English.
Yes.
You know who he is?
Yeah, of course.
How many premierships did he play?
3.
2.
Okay. Close.
But Des
Close.
English, great interview, and
he
yeah,
only
so
played
catch
2?
up with that, huh?
It was
He only played
3.
2.
Yeah, and then he got sick.
3.
He got sick the same year that Motley got hit with the car.
Ah,
He
yes.
missed out on the 87.
Peter Motley, yes.
Peter Motley.
Yeah.
Apparently, unbelievable. I've never seen footage, but apparently one of the best ever do
Yeah,
it.
and even
Would have
Des-
been maybe
was
the best
unfortunate.
out of the lot from SA.
even Des,
Really?
even Des said it. He was just finding his feet,
Yeah.
and he was like skillful, and him and Bradley were best mates.
My dad really liked
Right, no drinking. They were like full on, and
He was
Bradley
one of my
still
favourite
now
players.
runs like 40 k's a day. You know, like
He's
could
still
play-
fit.
He's still fit.
He had a photo
They
with
were-
Marcoux the other week, during the week. Did
Yes,
you
I
see
saw that.
He was
With
a machine.
Marcel.
Yeah, Marcel
Huh?
Marcoux.
Yeah, so do that. So anyway, and then the other show we've
Now what
got,
have we got?
is
Blake
now,
Acres.
I know it's going to be like a little bit because it kind of like your show, this show goes on at the same time.
Oh, does it?
almost.
That's all right, whatever.
It's on a Sunday, but everyone can
We
watch
can't.
both. You
We're
watch
right.
one, then you watch the other one.
That's
baby.
it.
We're
You
all
get double hit of
inclusive.
chaos.
So we've got Blue Sunday.
Yes.
Now we're Blue Sunday with Peter Brown. Everything. 79 premiership player.
Who does this guy know?
He doesn't
How
have
do
that.
you
Who does he know?
this? How does this happen?
Who do you know?
Hey,
How?
they know
Who
him.
do you know?
But how do you nail all these people? It doesn't
he-
make sense to me.
Look, let's be honest, it's Vince.
Vince
Lotz.
Lotz.
Let's be honest. No one knows.
You could have
Vince.
taken the credit.
No, I know, man. No, they know. It's all because of Vince. Vince is a great man, and he's built a great relationship with all these. He
But
was,
credit to you guys because it's a good guest.
yeah.
Unreal.
It is unreal.
We've got some big ones, yeah. And to me, I've been saying it. It's like my I've been living my dream the last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Every week I get to meet these players.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. For sure.
The best one was Sticks, right? Because I loved Sticks. And when I
How
met
can
him,
you
he
not?
goes, hey, how are you, Rocco? And I go, fuck, he knows my name. Like I tell you, that's how you feel.
You went back to being a kid.
My old man knows nothing about YouTube, right? Nothing. But he knows how to get those interviews up.
knows
knows how to get. Knows nothing about YouTube, but
the
he knows how to
memories
get
they
those
bring back
interviews
are
up.
amazing, man. Like, I
Loves
just
it.
love it.
Yeah,
He
they're
loves
good
it.
chats.
But anyway, we got Peter Brown. Now, last week I want everyone, I went back and we did an interview with John Redmond.
Redmond, that's right, yes.
So I want everyone to look at this because they talk about something important. Let's have a look at this.
Johnny, why don't you tell us all about
Yes.
your experiences with the Kokoda track and why we're talking to you tonight? Because one of the things that you've been advocating, I know a lot at the football club, is for the players to get up there
Spot
and
on.
do the
Yes.
Kokoda track together.
100% on that one, Vince. 100%.
And what are the
look,
sort of things that you think the players will get out of walking the track, Johnny?
Oh, they get endurance, sacrifice, mateship, and courage. And I think those 4 things we're missing during the games. The endurance to play, sacrifice, mateship, and courage. They're 4 magic words up on the Kokoda track. And then, you know, Michael Voss, I spoke to Michael Voss at the half-year report at Carlton this last week. And I got up and I questioned, why can't the boys do the track? And Michael come over to me after it and he says, Johnny, I've done the track too. I know about endurance, sacrifice, mateship and courage. I understand where you're coming from. And I said, mate, it's just got to happen. I've spoken to Andrew Jack Russell. We've messaged each other and he totally agrees. He's done it with Hawthorn. It would open their eyes.
I feel sorry for your son-in-law. You did touch me, actually.
Yeah,
Started to cry.
it's a team thing, isn't it, Brownie? It's about team.
That's
But
inspirational.
You know,
these people must understand that this is a great club, and to actually be a part of this is an honour,
Fucking
not
oath.
a privilege. I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
An honour, not
You
a
know,
privilege.
you're going to be gone. You'll be out the door within 2 or 3 years. There'll be another lot that'll come through unless you are prepared to knuckle down and actually do the hard stuff.
Spot on. I was
We say
glued.
that.
I was actually just glued to that.
So watch
Glued.
the whole Redmond interview. I'm telling you, he talks about it. He's 75. He's done it like 7,
So
8
what's
times.
his background, John Redmond, for those
So
who
he
don't
was
know?
part of the Coltonians,
Yep.
right? And then he, with David Parkins years ago, David Parkins made him go and do this Kokoda Trail walk. And then after that, he's like on the committee that does the walks and all that, and he's been involved with the other clubs to get him, and he's been trying to get Carlton to do it too, you know. So hopefully that gets done, you know.
But how do us as supporters understand this? And the outsiders watching in, but how come internally they don't get this? How come this has been missed?
Well, apparently, if you watch it, like when you
know
watch
what I
the
mean?
interview, you see it's about money too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's about money too, but at the end of the day, you know, like, yeah, no, I don't know.
But for something like that, you
I
can't
think
have
it's
2
great.
or 3 people invested in it. You
No,
have
no,
to have
that's
everyone
the
on
whole
board.
thing.
You can't.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Otherwise, it's not going to work as a
That's
collective.
100%. And he reckons, like Peter Brown said it, all the greats have done it. Hawthorn did it, all of Geelong did it. You see this. I'm not saying it's just because of that.
No.
Let's
Yeah,
be
yeah,
serious,
No,
right?
of course.
But
But
he
you've got to
was
do
saying, like-
something to galvanise.
Well,
the group.
yeah, and he was saying there was a story when he was doing it once, like the last 300 metres, he couldn't do it, and one of the blokes come
Someone
down
picked him up, that's it.
and helped him with his backpack and helped him the last 300 metres, and he goes, he's never forgot it.
Yeah.
You
Just
know
like
when they
little-
say-
It's that sense of camaraderie.
You know
don't-
when they say at the club in the last couple of weeks, oh, we've never been more unified. Do you believe that?
No, I don't at all.
No.
No, you can't. How, if they were as unified as they've ever been, they'd be winning games.
100%.
Simple, and you'd see
Now, I do
you'd see
think
that they're
I
playing
said
for
that
each
last
other.
week. You know the thing they copped, the rant they copped on the race.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying maybe that's done something. I don't know, because I'm just thinking if you get like berated like that, right?
It can galvanise.
As a group, you should be galvanised.
You should
Like
be.
if we're all getting berated as we're walking out of the jumper punch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm sure Ringer, you're
turn to
right.
each other.
You hope so.
You'd hope you turn
and
to each
and
other.
it kind of worked for the last game, right? Now we don't know what's going to happen after this, correct?
No.
You don't know what's going to
No.
happen, but you'd hope something like that. Now something like the Kokoda Trail, and Mars said about the room.
escape room.
The
Put 'em in an
escape room.
escape room.
Like another
Put 'em in an
thing, you
There's a
know.
good horror one in the city.
Oh, they put him in that one.
Put 'em in
Yeah,
that
I
one,
like
because
horror.
they give us a horror show every
Yeah,
week.
just put them in there, get them scared about. Like
You know,
Annabelle and
back to that spray as well. Rash actually, the guy we had last week, who's like he does all the mind and mental training and all that. He goes that spray that they cop, it can actually work. It can work both ways.
Yes, it can.
People think, oh, it's a terrible thing, like oh god, but sometimes it actually is like, oh, hang on.
Yep.
It should jolt you.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
It
yeah.
should.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
should jolt
So
you.
I said this. So on our show,
Yep.
whoever listens,
Or
I s-
watches.
or watch,
Or
or
watches.
watches. That's
Watches
right.
now,
Listens
correct.
and watches.
Yeah.
I said that Ash Hansen.
Yep.
He said that the club doesn't listen to outside noise.
Rubbish.
They've all
You
said
should.
You should.
You
but
should.
then they do.
There's an
They
element
do.
that you
They
need,
absolutely-
but you
they
need
absolutely
to.
do.
You
They
need
absolutely
to.
do.
Of course.
Especially with a club like Carlton, you should be listening to outside noise because the reflection on how you're going as well.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Well, if you're just listening to inside noise, right? What's going to happen is you're only going to get that version of it.
Yeah.
Correct?
that's right.
Like everyone's going to go, nah.
Balance of
you
both.
did all right.
is-
man.
Correct.
You need
You
a balance
did
of
all right.
both.
If you're listening to the same voices every day,
You need a balance of
what are you
both.
learning? What are you
And
learning?
I think a lot of them are playing either for their career or for their jobs. So it's like an entourage. What are they going to say to you?
but you can only listen to inside noise when you got the formula right.
yeah.
We haven't got the formula right
I got
at the
nothing-
moment.
I got nothing
We're
right,
fucking
right.
dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
We
nothing
are.
Right. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you laugh, but it's true.
not-
I'm
it's
not
not true.
sitting here happy after a win for Gold Coast.
Our formula's
No.
been left on the shelf. Do you remember when we had the shortage for
Yeah.
formula, baby formula,
Yeah.
when everyone was buying it and you could only get one tin?
And everyone had baby rash.
Ours has been left on the shelf. Ours has been left, mate. It
Yeah.
hasn't been
That's
touched.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's right. So they've got to do something. But anyway,
That's inspirational. That's
no, it's good. It's
Very, very
good.
good.
See how they both just went at the same
Yeah.
time.
Listen, I'm going to grab one of these things. 'cause
Go,
it's
manja,
yeah,
Vidya,
and we got-
manja.
and it looks too good. To
Yeah,
be
go,
honest.
hey, rock
looks
on.
too
Ask
good.
for permission. Ask, you know when you were younger.
Thanks, Rocky.
Yeah.
And when you were for a visitor.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you go,
it
it
is.
is. And you had to always ask for a
It is.
glass
Yeah.
of water or something.
You ask
Ask Paul
Did you
if I
ask?
can grab one first. And
Yeah,
that's
okay.
it. It was a
Yeah, man, you man.
Yeah, eat up. Go.
Honestly,
But did your parents say, like, I know people think it's a joke, but my dad used to go, I swear to God, we used to say this in Italian, we used to go, if you embarrass me,
Yeah, well,
but they all
You
did.
grab
I was the
one
same.
biscuit
Yep, it's true.
and a kill you.
I was the same. You have to ask first before you can grab Biscotto.
And then when you're there and they go, oh, have the biscuit, and you're going, oh, I don't know, they're going, have it, and then your man's going, take it.
one. Don't be
But you squeeze your ankle like this.
5 minutes later, only take one.
Yeah, that's right.
5 minutes later, only take one.
Mate,
And before
yeah,
that, you cop the death threat.
But let's have a bit of fun. So our other show is Forever Rivals. So we've got the 4 big
You up
clubs.
and about?
Huh?
You're always up and
I'm
about.
about. I have to be. So Forever Rivals, we've got Essendon, Collingwood, Richmond, Carlton. We get on every week.
You got,
We have a
is it Quinn?
bit- yeah, we've got
Quinn
Queen.
point.
Isn't it funny? The moment I mentioned the Titanic a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned him like he's the on Forever Rivals. He's been like the
I'm
guy
trying to
playing the
keep
violin
everyone-
on the Titanic.
As it's going
And what
down.
happened the last couple of weeks? It fucking the
yeah.
submergible fucking blew up.
What's that about? I'm saying, well,
You
how
spoke
is
it
that
into existence. You
coincidence?
spoke it into
I told you I don't believe in coincidence.
Oh.
I told you. There's no such thing, mate.
Yeah, agree.
There is no such thing. What's that?
Have a prayer.
Yeah.
We've got the rosary beads. Yeah. How many times we had to use them last year?
You know?
Oh, Franciscus.
Didn't work.
I don't know. I don't like Franciscus this pope.
Nah, he's
I like
the-
John Paul II.
Yeah, he was alright.
Yeah, he was the
Nah,
goat.
This one's the worst, mate.
He was the goat.
Yeah, John Paul II was the
Are we
goat.
going to argue about
It was.
who's the
Best
goat?
pope.
Who's the goat of all the... I won't even say it. Let's
The
continue.
goat pope.
Yeah, so this week here,
Yes.
we had a little bit of this one here.
Yeah, well, of course,
Man.
speculation on that, but really, at the end of the day,
Look
I
at the
mean,
comments that
I don't
Chris
think it's
is
going to
gonna
go
drag
anywhere.
it.
So whether you guys got other,
injectors. The drug
whether you got
injectors.
whether you got other opinions towards that, but it'll always be the Essendon Bombers. They'll have the sash there. They might alter the actual bomber plane there a little bit, but to modernise it, maybe
Mark's
look a
good
little bit
value.
more fancy
He's
towards the
getting later, yeah.
young supporters out there. But it's not going to change. And if they do change, it's going to be a massive uproar. But I'm pretty confident it won't change.
Mate.
Mannerisms. This is
Mannerisms.
the Manny does. So we're going to put the bit about he thinks that Princess Park isn't in Carlton. So if anyone wants to add to him, so we've just got a few here. Let's go through them. Doesn't have a membership. Lied about having a membership. Told us his membership was in the
He
car.
looks like.
Says he
What's his
gives
name?
his memberships to a friend. Tried to pass off someone else's membership as his own.
Where I remember that.
Still doesn't have a membership. Couldn't name his backman. Couldn't name his wingman. Didn't know where his coach played. Didn't know who his team was playing.
This is everything you said.
Didn't know where they were playing. Hasn't been to a game. Doesn't go when it's raining. And says football's better on TV. And I'll add to that, thinks Carlton's in
Oh yeah,
Brunswick.
this week he
It's
goes.
Carlton's in Brunswick.
So we're gonna, like, if everyone could just send in their mannerisms, we just added the new one there. I couldn't think of all of them, but every week I reckon we'll get one at least every week.
You know, Setterfield, he calls
Oh,
him
Westerfield.
Going, how's Westerfield going? Anyway, there's Manny good badges. Everyone catch up with that.
He's the best.
Nah, so that's it.
Magpie
So yeah,
Manny.
catch up with that. So that's it. So all right, time's up.
It's already been 3 hours.
All right, great.
All right. What we're going to do is, what are we here for?
That's a nice start.
It is.
Yeah, that's a
intro.
nice start.
Thanks
to
to
the show.
Mars.
Yeah,
Fantastic
Mars, you
intro.
like his graphics?
Yeah.
He's a
That's
genius.
He's a
good.
gun.
He's a gun.
He's a
Yeah.
gun.
He's a gun.
Just knows what to do.
Hey, he's very good. He's very good. Very particular about things too.
Is he?
Oh, like he'll watch the show and he go,
Don't like
he
it.
could. No, he goes. Camera's like a bit high, you know. And you go, I don't know. So
Yeah, but you need that.
no, you do.
You do. You need that.
So the wild world of Carlton. So what we decided to do for the wild world of Carlton, just to start off with, we're going to rate the players.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Just pluck out a number, 3 words, and that's
Three
it.
or
Just
four
short,
words,
sharp.
whatever. Short,
sharp, no nonsense.
What do you reckon? And we're done.
Yep.
All right, we just do quick. Did you do any research, or you just going to like
I'm off the
make
cuff.
it up?
I'm always off the cuff.
Research. Bloke doesn't know how to read a book to do research.
Don't say that.
He just comes in every week, just says what he needs to say.
That's all right.
I'm all.
Hey, it works.
It works.
It works.
It works, and he knows it.
Yeah,
Let's
I produce
start.
good content.
Number one.
No, it's content, man. It's working. It's
Number
working.
one.
Number one. Jack Silvani.
How are we
That's a
doing
hard
this?
one.
Whatever. We can start.
Let the guests go
well,
first.
get the
That's a
guests go.
hard one.
So we're going to need a rating
So
of
we'll
3
give
words.
a rating 1 to 10. What do you reckon? And then just maybe say something about him. You know.
But
Jack-
10 being
Good.
the best.
Yeah.
Jack, 3.
Yeah. And you got
Not
anything?
good enough.
Not good enough. Yeah, that's good.
And I'm going to be saying that a lot, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well-
Almost the same things written every day.
But otherwise, you have to give a bit more.
Listen, I just
up
don't.
to you.
I just don't think he's got. I just don't think he's got a position in this team.
No.
He
But is that
doesn't.
his fault?
No, it's not. But at the end of the day, we're rating him on his performance for us throughout the year.
Yeah.
Whether that's his fault or not.
So let's put a perspective.
Listen.
Like a 5's a pass.
5's a pass.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So you're saying he's below the pass.
The
been
thing
dropped.
is that someone like him gets praised for effort.
Yeah.
All right? Isn't effort a given?
Should
It
they?
should
Shouldn't
be.
effort be a given?
It should be 100%.
Correct. So he's put in the side then to kick goals as a bit of a utility. Does he provide that?
No.
Not
No.
consistently enough.
Correct.
That's right.
So that means his only good attribute is to bring effort.
Yeah.
And he's got apparently the club here.
The ticker. Of course. Of
The
course.
ticker, yeah?
Yeah.
Only gets you
So is a 2 or 3 justifiable? Yeah. Yes?
Yeah.
So you're going to 3 as well.
I'm 3. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I am.
I'm 3.
I actually gave him a 4, still not below par, and I just write. I think he needs a defined role. Like we haven't
Completely
seen him
agree.
giving him a defined role, and then I can judge him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know what that role is yet, but that's
But has
the
he
problem.
not played off that as that third tall for long enough?
He hasn't. It's not a third tall role though. It's a backup ruck. It's a hybrid role. That
That's
he
what I
can't
mean.
play.
Like,
He can't play.
and I find that's a lot of problem with a lot of the Carlton players, like Fisher.
Yeah, he doesn't have a defined role.
Right, you get like Stocker. He went over there. I know, like, but he kind of started playing, but he got a defined role. Setterfield kind of defined role. Where we're just all over the place with some of our players. Dow, fucking
Okay.
O'Brien. You know what I mean? And they all get confused of where they got to play. I'd like to see him in a maybe even defence. I don't know.
I know, but do you think they're doing that because they're not good enough?
Could be that.
How can you midway through your career
Because
be
they're
trying to find a role
Well,
for you
with
still?
Sauce, it could be that, or it could be they need another ruckman, and he played well once, and they keep doing
Yeah,
it to
okay.
him.
Yeah.
So with him, maybe the others
Yeah.
are more. Because you're right. If someone's bang, you're not going to move him.
I just don't think. Honestly, I just don't think Jack's got what
My-
we think he's got,
Nah,
to be honest.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it
The
is
thing-
what it is.
But this is the thing about a lot of our players is just give us consistency.
Yeah, I know.
All right, that's
Because
number 1.
we've seen Jack play good good games.
Yeah.
Golf.
Oh, all right,
That's all that's
correct
on
me
your
then.
mind. That's all that's on your mind at the moment is golf, golf.
I fixed actually with golf. Yeah, I am. Very good.
Slicer or hooker?
Nah, slice.
Yeah, slicer.
Did he just say he's very good?
Yeah. What's he play off?
He doesn't have a handicap.
No. I fixed my... All right.
I have this conversation every
I fixed my
single-
driver. I realised that my grip,
You
I
realised.
wasn't hard enough.
You realised. You realised. Do you want to
So
rephrase?
is it fixed?
Do you want to
Now it's
rephrase?
fixed.
Do you want to rephrase?
I went midweek,
He
late.
realised.
Do you want to rephrase?
So you know what? But are you going to go back? Because I use this like as part of the.
Did you play golf?
I used to play a lot,
Yeah.
but I haven't played a lot recently because there's a lot to do. But I used to play a lot. I think my best was 84, so that's
Decent.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah. But now I'm told it's back over 100
Yeah,
now
of
if you go because you know it
When you
doesn't
play
take
when you
it
play
doesn't take
consistently,
much, yeah. Man,
when
I
you play
used to play
consistently,
like
you
3
bring
or
your
4
scores
times
down.
a week,
Yeah,
man.
that's it.
Yeah, I know.
Lessons. But I was saying I played for a while, and then what happened was I went and took lessons after 2 years, which is like then he changed everything on me.
That's where I'm at the moment.
Yeah,
It's killing
and
me.
it was killing me. But you got to keep to
No,
it,
yeah,
right? And
keep
I
that.
kept to it, and then I got to my best score. But what was happening is when I was started like having a bit of a bad game, I would go back to my old
Old
habits
habits.
because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
I see that it's Carlton.
Yeah, 100%. As soon as the pressure comes on,
Yeah.
They go
They-
back to their old
have
into
it.
their
habits.
shell.
Because that's what
But
they
you've
know.
got to keep the fucking line,
I
mate.
know,
Just
I agree.
keep doing it.
I know.
Agree.
Let's move on.
I said we'll be a saint next season,
Who?
Jack.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Feels like that. I don't
100%.
know. I don't know.
But are we happy?
It's not a big call, like because
I'm happy to
Are we
lose
happy
it.
to get aggression?
Oh,
There's talks about aggression.
who knows?
There is. There's talks about aggression.
He'll be a Carlton.
You know what I'll say?
He'll be a Carlton boy. I know. That's right.
You know what
so
I'll
you're happy with what his product? Kicks
Versus-
goals. kicks goals.
You know what I'll say? I'm happy to. This is what I'll say. I'm happy to lose whoever we need to lose.
Everyone.
I don't care. I've got no attachment to these players anymore. Right?
100%.
Whoever goes.
That's right.
I agree.
As long as we see a flag.
Of course.
Because when we win a flag, no one's going to remember who we traded out.
Yeah,
You're not even going to worry about it on the day. You're not.
Well, we were talking about this with Mars, and we said this like ages ago. We're sitting here and we're having a discussion, and we go like, who's off the table for trading?
No one.
No one. No. you
No
can't.
one.
I did pick two.
Probably Charlie
maybe.
Walsh.
Yes,
Charlie
I exactly the same.
Charlie
I
Walsh.
think.
Charlie Walsh
And maybe Wiedering as well.
Wieders.
Probably
I would
Wiedering
put
too.
Wieders off
No,
the table.
I would put him up if you get a good enough offer for
No,
him.
we got
You need
enough.
you need your bookends.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and Wieders is
Maybe.
so like think about it. The last 3-4 weeks,
No,
as
he's been
well,
really
Wieders
good.
has been,
He's been really good.
I had 2 weeks of
But apart
criticism
from
with
them,
him.
let's say everybody else.
Everyone.
See you later. In my
Mate, you get a deal, man. You got to be ready to get rid of these if you get a right offer. Like fuck them.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm watching.
Yeah.
I don't care who goes in there.
Yeah.
Like Satan, I've always said Satan himself could sit in that jumper and I'd follow Satan.
True. It's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
This
Anyway,
next one will be contentious.
Paddy Dow.
NA for me.
I completely agree. I'm an NA rating.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't.
You
rate
can't rate him off 2 appearances.
But I will say, in what he's shown,
Oh.
he's obviously improved his kicking. It's only a quarter here and there, right? And really, the Gold Coast game was dead when he came on, so can you really count that? He came on for a quarter against Melbourne when the game was pretty much dead. You could that was dead atmosphere. The Essendon game, same thing. With what he's shown, though, has he improved?
I gave him a
I
rating
think
not only on what he played, but the reserves, because you've asked him to do something. He keeps doing
Okay,
it.
in that
So I
sense.
kind of gave him. I think he's below par still,
Yes.
but I still gave him a 4 because I think
Fair.
when he comes out there, he does what he's been asked to do, right? And I just wrote, I think this year he needs more opportunity.
Yeah.
But this is the thing that frustrates me about our club and about what's going on. Is how can you give players like Dow and O'Brien and these players 6, 7 years, 8 years to now show something?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
To show
that's
something.
true. It's true.
That's a problem.
It's true.
That's a problem.
It's true.
Is Dow going to be part of a premiership side? Yes or no?
I don't
Probably
think
not.
so.
Probably not.
Correct.
But whose fault is it? So this is
No,
where
I understand.
hold
It
on.
starts
This
with
is where-
development at
this
the
is-
start.
That's right, because you play Dow in the reserves like we have for Kemp. Kemp's a
Yep.
perfect example, and we'll talk about Brady Kemp in a minute. Perfect example. Played in the reserves, came through, developed. Obviously came off the injuries and whatnot, so he's kind of forced to. But now he's come in. He's not going to lose his spot.
No.
No.
I know, but Kemp's had what?
3 years.
Three-
Dow came straight in round one.
Yeah.
This is the difference. When he was 18.
In a different stage of in a different stage.
I understand.
The whole process about where the club was at was completely different.
And that's
our
what we got
focus was
wrong.
on
Development.
development.
Exactly.
That's what we got wrong.
Green shoots.
We got
And
it
I
wrong.
understand for to his credit, and all those players that went through
Yeah.
that system is that's why we're seeing the product of what's unfolding
Correct.
in front of us.
Yeah,
is
100%.
because of what happened 8 years ago.
Yeah. And we
understand?
don't develop our players well enough.
Because it's not set right in the
think about-
mindset. How can you go out and play sport and not want to win?
It's true.
That doesn't make sense to me.
That's what they've been taught.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Starts at the top, mate.
Does,
Starts at
100%.
the top.
But that's where now we're seeing what's happening with these players. And unfortunately for Dow, we're looking at him and rating him a 2 and a 3 because
Yeah, I
he
know.
can't get in the side.
Yeah.
But poor bloke 8 years ago copped it because his development was shit.
Yeah.
You know?
The foundation was not.
So now if I'm rating him off what I'm seeing, not what he could be or what he's shown now this year, well, no, 1 or 2.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, he
Yeah.
hasn't got into the senior side.
Yeah, no,
That's right.
I can't rate him.
Yeah.
I just
Off
can't.
a couple of handballs and one kick to Harry.
I was
that everyone
very-
was frothing about.
I was very critical of him last year, and very critical of not critical, but very I was happy for the coaches to stick with what they were doing because it was working up to a certain point, and he wasn't part of it. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
But this year, I think he's been pretty unfairly dealt with.
I think so. I think he
Simple as
needs
that.
a bit more of a go
Well-
now that he's doing that.
Sorry. When we get to O'Brien, I'll tell you the same similar
Well, we're going to
thing
get there
about
soon.
O'Brien. Because
Let's go to Jesse Motlop.
2, and that's a very, 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 very lucky.
This
two.
is a guy that should have kicked 30 goals for us this year. And
I
he's
gave
kicked,
him
what,
3.
10 he's kicked, I think.
yeah. It's been
Maybe
Shocking.
more.
And I think he's
been-
only kicked goals in 5 games.
yeah, he's been
So-
4 this year.
I just wrote, look, my 3 words were more goals, and I think he's slow.
Not slow, he's quick when he wants to be. He's a downhill skier.
Maybe.
He's a downhill skier.
I've seen him
I
get
think
caught a
he's-
couple of times.
I
I
think
reckon
he's
he's
too
a bit
far.
Caught
I think he's
because
too-
he
played
doesn't-
too far behind the ball.
What's
I want
that?
to see him at fucking half back.
Maybe.
And on the wing. I want to see him in the forward.
He just doesn't.
That's just the way we're set up.
For someone like Motlop, last year we would have rated him a 7.
Probably.
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I blame partly Hansen because the continuity between him.
Partly. He's in
well,
charge of the
because
bloody...
there's an element of the players
of course,
having
yeah.
to go out there and execute it.
Yeah.
All
fair
right?
enough.
So you've got to. I blame part or majority of it to Hansen because you can see the continuity between the smalls is nowhere.
Nowhere.
Where's that tackling pressure
They
that
are
you saw?
They are the worst for small forwards I've seen, and I've had a few past premiership players. Alex Marcoux is one of them, right?
Mosquito fleet.
Yep, and they said I've had like Jimmy Buckley, they say exactly the same thing, man. They're too flat-footed.
Yeah, they are.
They don't know what
They
to
run
do.
past the ball. They run past the man. There's no aggression on the contest. There's
They
nothing.
can't lock
No,
the
that's
ball
right.
in.
You see Lockie Fogarty come in. One game,
was
he's front and
alright.
centre 3 times,
He
3
was
goal
alright.
assists.
Yeah.
He was alright.
How hard is it? As
Can
a
I
small
tell you
forward?
I don't
something
get
about
it. I don't
Alex
get it.
Marcoux?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can.
I went to the... I just sometimes get a bit... I'm not sure if I should interrupt or
No,
not.
you can interrupt whenever you
Yeah,
want.
it's new for me, this experience.
You like it?
No, I actually really do. This Alex Marcoux, I watched him, he did a speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the Captain's Club.
Yes.
Oh.
The
Not
way
the
this-
fabulous speech.
No,
The fabulous speech?
When they went to the
I watched him talk about Collingwood
Yeah.
and how much he hated them.
Yes.
And this is a guy now that hasn't played for how long?
Oh yeah. He hates him.
And the hatred towards them, and I'd imagine that any past player would have that same.
100%.
Do you reckon
Because it was
anyone-
built into it.
Correct. Do you reckon there's that same hunger and passion?
And you've heard Weeder a couple of years ago when he come on to an interview and he said, he goes, about the he goes, maybe it's more with the fans, but it's not really with
But see,
us.
this is the part that shits me because you listen to the Collingwood players when they get asked that question.
Yeah.
They laugh.
They want to kill us.
Of course.
They want to kill
That
us.
shit's a rivalry. You joking?
So where is this in our club? Where is this for someone like a Jesse Motlop that goes out there can't lay a tackle?
It's the leaders.
Come on, man.
It's the leaders.
Come
like
on.
they would walk in, like in the 90s and that, he did have sticks and that. They hated him.
Yeah.
Like they'd walk in, like John Elliott would come in and he'd go, mate, Parkin, hated this.
I compare it to soccer. Go into Milan. Inter and Milan.
Yeah,
Milano.
No, you
They have
can't
to sit on separate sides of the stadium.
100%.
We at least sit in and amongst each
I know,
other.
we go with each other.
I know, it's insane.
You know?
It's insane. It's insane.
All right, let's your favourite, Lockie O'Brien.
0.
Grade 0.
Gone.
Yeah. But he's
Listen,
contracted.
Correct. But I want
Is
to
he?
talk about him because last year, this is why I'm saying that my perception on a lot of players
He's gone
now,
backwards. I don't know what happened.
gone backwards.
I reckon he was doing all right last
He actually
year.
took the step forward.
because
last
our
year.
standards weren't, as supporters, our standards weren't high enough in
But was
rating
it-
these players.
Yeah, but I also think when Hollands come in, right, took his spot, I reckon mentally it fucked him. Like
For
he
sure.
was, he was on a
Yeah, yeah.
like a road, and
But
then
you know
all of a
what?
sudden-
This
but he
is-
shouldn't.
This is
mentally
where you
weak.
show where your character is.
100%.
Right, you're 6 or 7 years into a system. You got a first year player takes your wing spot.
That's
you should be
right.
hungry to get it back.
100%.
Hungry.
100%.
Tackle him at training. Tell him to bring the mouth
100%.
guard and nail him. There's nothing. So that's on him.
100%.
I agree.
That's on him.
Like O'Brien, same player. I said last year, I actually was looking forward to him at the start of last year. Good ball user.
Yeah.
He's a good one.
Remember,
forward.
you loved him. Like, he convinced us, and then
Mate,
he did. He
played well.
got his position.
Got his position, and then at the end of the day, if you don't have it, you just don't
My
have it.
3 words are off a cliff.
Yeah.
Bad. That's spot on.
And his mentality, I saw when who was it against Joe? Remember, he kicked
Melbourne.
He miskicked it to Harry or something.
Yeah.
Threw his
Instead
arms
of them worrying about the defensive side of the game,
Threw his arms up
Yeah.
in the air. Whatever.
Yeah.
did this. Come on, man.
That's right.
Nah, you can't be.
Because
the
it's about
player.
yourself then. all
Correct.
the time.
Selfish,
That's exactly
selfish,
right.
selfish football.
You can't be selfish in a team
you
game
can't.
like that. You can't.
And this is what concerns me about a majority. And I spoke once about like the playing group and getting rid of players, and everyone took it as list gutting. No, it doesn't need to be that drastic. But not for anything, but some certain players just.
Yeah.
You've been given an opportunity now.
100%.
Lockie O'Brien got a whole season last year. Yeah, he took it, but now what?
Yeah. It's true.
And you're right. He's like 8 years into it, and we're
8
still
years,
talking
man.
about, like
I don't know
you can't
any
get into-
sport that keeps a player
that long.
for that long if they're not performing.
No sport does.
No.
Correct.
No club
And you
does in
know,
the AFL.
No.
you know.
No, correct. That's the one.
I got one word.
Tell me.
Next.
All right,
That's
we're
too
gonna
much
like
time
this
on
one.
that,
Is that too much
Hey?
fun?
Yeah,
One of our
Oh, Lockie O'Brien, yeah.
fellow
Chera,
Wogman.
keep it simple. 9.
10.
Best player this season.
I'm saying this guy's. You know why?
You can't give him 10. He's got nowhere to go now.
Oh,
That's
9.
it. All right,
9.
that's
He's
good.
been sensational.
You can't give anyone 10.
I was going to
ever.
say an 8. Because he's been good, but there's still more. There's still more.
Yeah, there's
I'd
more.
say a 9 because he really jumped that.
Yeah.
Like this, because last year we were bagging him a bit, going,
Oh.
come on, mate.
He's done what he needs to do. But you know what? This
He
is a
stood up.
midfield mix too.
Yeah.
He stood up when we've only had those real four.
Oh, yeah,
So,
He's been consistent. He's
yeah, you
really
play him in,
consistent.
and this is a role. We know his role. He's
Yeah.
an inside mid. He wins the ball. He's a
100%.
good ball user.
Kicking
But he also
goals.
had patches off half back that he was forced
Yeah,
to play, yeah?
No, he's been good, man. I got no
I've
complaints,
liked
man.
his-
He's
really
really
liked
moved
his,
into
yeah.
like leadership role now.
I think
you
he
know?
has too.
But I look at it another way and think, look at his development. He didn't come through Carlton.
Different club.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
He
what I
came through
was
a different
saying.
development.
Has it been part of the crap for...
That's it's-
Carltonised.
He hasn't been.
That's right. He institutionalised.
Yeah, that's it.
100%.
You know,
Yeah, man, it's true. It's fucking spot on.
sad to say, but it's a reality.
Our three best players on the front foot, who we'll get to a bit later, and Kemp and Chincotta.
Yeah.
Haven't
They're
been
playing in reserves. They play more
Haven't been
freely.
there. Haven't been there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boyd.
but also the duration.
Boyd.
Boy,
Duration. He's
It's the duration's the big one.
Yeah.
Give him another. If it continues
They
like
become-
this, give it 2 years.
I'm
and
worried
he's the
about
same
Walsh
man. Come on.
getting Carltonised.
I know.
I think
know.
Walsh is a different breed.
Is that a new word? Have we? Is that
Carlton
Carltonised? Oh, you have. Oh, I
Yeah,
like that
we've
one.
used it for a while. Like
Am I allowed to
it's,
say
yeah.
it sometime?
Yeah, but you got to credit us for it. You got to
Gotta
credit
sign
every
a
time.
Copyright.
You got to like primary school sign the permission slip. Yeah.
Even the 8 clause.
What about this Bella Ragazza, Matthew Kennedy?
Tough one. 6 for me.
I gave him a pass 5 because he's been
yeah.
slung into role like half back for Matt Kennedy. It's just
Yeah.
I gave him 7. I thought
I'll say 7 as well.
about a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's. I think like even last week he was really good. I think. Yeah. Anyway,
I
6
think
or 7.
when you play him in the role that he knows how to play, he dominates.
Yeah.
When you play him off half back,
No, you know what? Out of half forward as a third tall, I think he's still got a role.
He still has a role there.
Definitely times he can jump there. When he was chucked to half back, I don't know what's going
No,
on.
I think up forward as a third tall, he's got a role,
Yeah.
and we've seen it before.
Yeah.
And he can kick goals, you know.
because he's good
He's
overhead
a nice.
mark.
He's a nice. He is a very good mark
Yeah.
and a nice set shot. No, I gave him a pass mark. Maybe a bit harsh on him, but
And I just wrote, he's worked into the season. He's got better. Over
I like him. I've always liked him.
He's good.
Yeah.
No, he's good. All right, next one, Fogarty.
How can you?
Again, NA, I can't. But if it's off one game, it's an 8.
Yeah.
Because he's unbelievable.
Yeah, he was for the amount of time he had.
I just wrote limited
I
opportunity.
think there is an opportunity for him to beat the club next season, but I'm going to go with a 4
Yeah, I gave him about a 4 too.
because he hasn't been out. But again, like it's almost
It's hard, isn't it?
you're kind of almost at the mercy of your coach as well, aren't you?
If you do this
On
show,
selection,
if you do
yeah.
this,
Yeah, like
if you
that's
do
what
this
I
show
mean.
at the end of the year and you rate him at the end of the year,
Yeah.
that's a name where there's potential for him where you go, you know what, he's a 7 because he came in halfway through the year and he hasn't missed a beat.
You got to take your opportunities. He's got an
100%.
opportunity
David
now.
King, did you see that video with David King when they went through all the uncontracted
Yeah,
players?
yeah.
He said Fogarty keep.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he did say
I
that.
saw that.
That's
He
right.
That was the funniest thing.
He's
you
young.
could see them. You could see Kingy and Corns like chuckling over the names. They're like,
Yeah.
Plowman, I'll save this one for
Yeah.
you. Gone. He should have been gone 3 years ago. Mate,
Yeah, I
like,
know.
just-
They were pretty brutal.
Fogarty's
You
still
got to
young.
be though.
You
mate.
have to.
Fogarty's
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
be though,
Fogarty's,
mate.
Fogarty's still young, 24. Is that right? About 24?
About that, yeah. Well, remember when he first started with us?
Oh, I
Playing
started
good
like
footy?
it, mate.
the little rabbit, mate.
Him.
Well, I was looking forward to him coming to us because it come from a culture like Geelong.
Geelong, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And he came out like a house on fire, and then, yeah.
He had bad back.
This next
I
one.
think it was a
All right,
bad
let's
back,
go to the
yeah.
Capitano.
Yeah, this one we're going to take some time on, I think.
I'll go first. I gave him a 4. He's below par. This
Paul?
one.
So, yeah.
I said 3. I haven't liked his
All right,
at all.
3 or 4, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, I was going to say 3.
But you know why? Because he's captain too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, how much
Like
of
if if someone else had done that, you'd probably give him like a 5, you know. But he's captain.
the thing that irks
High
me
standard.
is that he was 1 goal 9 going into the Gold Coast game for the year.
Yeah.
And a lot of our woes this year have been around set shot kicking and kicking
100%.
goals and midfielders not kicking goals.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, last year, what did he start? 13 goals, I think he had
Yeah,
at this
whatever it
point in the
was,
year. He won a Brownlow. He's taken a massive step back.
And on field, I know it's just as important off field, yeah. But on field in big moments, you need your captain to stand up.
100%.
He looks. That's
15, why you judge him
15 disposal games.
Harshly.
19 disposal games.
You have to judge him harshly. He's the captain.
Do you think he's burnt out?
I reckon he's a little bit injured or something, like he's burnt out. He's got I'll give him. He must have the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Let's be serious. If you're captain,
Irrelevant.
It could be irrelevant, but
irrelevant in my opinion. You take the responsibility on, or you don't.
Yeah, no, and you're right there. You're right. You're 100% right.
I just think he's got no
99%.
two-way running, and we've known that. We've known that for a long time.
No left foot, really.
How much, like in the system that we're trying to play, is it offering us value?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he had 29 and kicked 3, but was he tested?
This week, yeah.
Teams know how.
No,
teams
that's the
know how
question.
Teams are starting to work out how to get the best out, or the better of Paddy.
Well, this is now the coaching, man. They've got to know how to play and now how to work this out.
He's a front half player.
I reckon he's a front half player.
Yes, he's a front half player.
And I think he shouldn't be captain next year.
Yeah,
take it off him, and there's nothing wrong with that. They took it off Pendlebury.
I'd be giving it to a guy that we've already spoken about.
Well, yeah,
Adam Chera. Like Adelaide did with Jordan Dawson.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Adam Chera looks like he's ready to take that step. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day.
All right, next one. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
What did you do?
3.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, here's another one. Harry Mackay.
2.
What do I give?
I think this is hard.
Him a 3.
You gave him a 3
because around the ground he's been
really
unbelievable in my opinion. But his role is to kick goals,
and that's the thing. His role is to kick goals. You know what I mean? He's not kicking the goals.
Yeah,
I still give him a 5. And I know you might think that's too positive, but based on what Dan said, when he plays higher up the ground, he's coming inside 50. He's been brilliant. He's taken contested marks. Yeah. What is he, top 3 for contested marks in the comp still or something?
Yeah.
I think he is. He's still playing that role. Guy just needs to get his kicking boots on.
Well, that deserves points off because fucking hell, kick straight, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Kick straight. Stop this bullshit, mate. Stop it.
But it's this is the thing. All these players, that our inaccuracy in front of goal has killed us. Because look how confident we are when we hit the ground running in the first quarter.
I know.
Look how important for us scoreboard pressure is. For any team, really.
Huge.
Yeah,
For any team,
but especially for us.
Especially, we're a confidence team.
That's it.
You can see it. Yeah?
Because we lose confidence straight away. And as I said, I believe like last week's game and the Essendon game weren't much dissimilar. Like we kind of held the first quarter. In that second quarter, we kicked straight against Essendon.
We would have won that game 100%.
Yeah.
And Sydney.
But we do against
Sydney.
And Sydney.
Yeah,
do you remember
exactly.
Sydney?
But we do kick straight against Gold Coast, and all of a sudden they're freer.
The pressure's off. Pressure valve releases. They're not playing in their shell.
The first 10 games of last year, we did.
Yeah.
We took our opportunity. Hence why we started strong.
Something changed.
Oh, we don't know. We can't answer that question. How do we know what changed?
Just look on the field. I don't need to look too deeply. Yeah,
Sorry,
that needs
guys,
to be
it's
open.
getting a bit warm.
Yeah.
It is, eh?
Yeah. Keep talking.
Is a heater on?
Yeah, it might be.
He's sprung on you, man.
Oh, you're just doing wonders. I was starting to get a bit dizzy.
Might need to turn the aircon, mate.
Nah, relax now, aircon, but I'm telling you, I got the window open, relax. Hey, how good are these nuggets?
Yeah, they're good.
Unbelievable.
No bloody lips and arseholes here, mate, I'm telling you, man.
Got 4 of them that they're looking at through the camera. What's this, barbecue?
A barbecue.
Lovely
Which one's a bit spicy?
This food's unbelievable.
They're best.
Very good.
Alright.
Let's go again. What are you doing?
This thing just did a software update. Doesn't make sense. I didn't press the
I don't
button.
know, I hate software, it's a scam.
What? But it just did it on its own. It just did it on its own. Does it do that?
I don't know.
I'm bad with technology.
Unless
I
you're
don't know.
connected to Wi-Fi.
It's a scam, man, I'm telling
No,
you.
it
They've
can't be.
just
I've never
like
been here
taken all
before.
your details there.
I've never been here before.
And they're going to sell it to some bloke.
They've already done it. They're already doing it.
China's got the
I don't care.
China's got the.
I don't update nothing.
I didn't. It just did it.
Yeah, it's got them on its own. Don't worry
Does it?
about
No, but does that happen to you?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they're tracking it like the microphones on the?
I reckon.
I reckon they listen to
I
us.
reckon Carlton's tracking our ones.
I don't need it. I can just watch.
Yeah, that's true. But we get the behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
God, oh God.
You don't want to get that
first before we started the show.
mate.
All right, how about this?
Next.
bloke? Mitch McGivern.
Bloody Mitchell McGovern. 6. Minga. 6.
I think his ball use and his decision making going into the corridor has been
He's really
probably the
the
best
one,
out of the
isn't he?
back six.
I gave him a 5, just
Five.
a pass, Mark.
What have you given
You give him less.
Did you say 3?
Yeah.
Oh, he's harsh.
I've been very harsh on
You are very harsh though.
No influence.
but it's fair.
No, but
Dropping uncontested marks.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
Mate, that's your bread and butter.
he's the only one who takes the game on, but
And that's the only saving grace from me giving him a 1.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
That's the saving grace from me giving
You're
him
going
a 1.
hard.
Yeah, good. Go hard or go
I just
home.
wrote this 5, and then I wrote sometimes good.
Sometimes
Yeah, sometimes maybe good, and sometimes maybe shit. It is.
That's
it.
it.
that is true.
All right, what about this one? TDK.
Come on, man. 2.
1.
Well, he's had one good game against Gold Coast.
1.
I gave him 3.
I'll give him 2.
But again, here's another one. Like he just.
I only give him a 2 because he's commanding all of his attention and all this interest and all
How
this
is that
money.
even? How?
It doesn't make sense.
I don't get it.
If he strings together 10 games, again, do this at the end of the season, you might give him an 8. But based on what we've seen,
He's okay. Like he's an all right football. God, they're making out like he's
Because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
takes.
Holly Farmer.
because he's-
let him.
No, yeah.
Hey, let him drive the value
Because
up.
he's
Let him.
taken
mate.
a couple of good marks, and he's like he's leaped high, and that everyone's jumping on this bandwagon.
There's this
of
big
his.
thing on talent. Talent.
Potential.
What about
What's his
product?
ceiling? What's his
Yeah.
potential?
Like I always see that. I always hear that.
We
talent,
see glimpses
ceiling.
of it, don't we? We
Yeah.
see glimpses of it, but it hasn't been.
He's a highlight reel.
I don't know.
To this point, he's a highlight
But
reel.
the problem with Carlton is because we're so merda, right?
How can
we,
you even judge? Like,
But we
you
hold on
have
to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so much us, but people just want to, let's see him. We need a ruckman. He's the future. That's what. And it's it's tough, man. Like really, that we got massive problem in the ruck, like huge.
Huge. I said, Joe remembers this. I said it was the start of last year, and there was Jonathan Segler available.
Yeah.
There was Segler, a free agent, and I said, take him
Oh yeah.
Just as a chop out.
as a chop
From a
out.
good
And
culture.
From a good culture.
Yep.
Look who took him, Geelong.
Yep.
Look at the way they've utilised him now when they have to.
Yep.
And then we're so depleted then that area. How much would he would come in handy?
Heaps, man. For, over the last 2 years.
There's
You
another
can't
bloke-
overlook these players
There's
like
another
that
bloke.
sometimes.
There's another bloke at the end of the year, Scott Lysett, that can fill that role for us. I
Maybe.
think. Anyway,
Worth a bit,
But
though.
sometimes you've got to have balls to make those decisions and bin
drink
the,
of water?
the players that aren't giving you product.
That's the
I'm
problem.
going to have some of
Well,
this.
we
How
haven't
do they
been able
do
to
that?
do it because we're waiting. We're hoping
Good
because we
way.
hear
Oh,
List
bubble.
is
Bubbly.
talented.
I work for these blokes.
So, yeah? You work for him? Who these blokes here?
Asahi.
Oh, do you?
Might I just say, before we actually started the show, so Rocco rocked up a little bit later, right? And Rocco's
What's
like,
everyone doing driving on a Saturday? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, the traffic was insane,
you
mate.
were driving too, though.
But I'm productive. I'm coming back from work. These people weren't going to work, man. Why are the shopping centres full? Why? I thought no one's got any money.
I don't know.
Maybe they just rocked up.
Everyone's
Anyway,
skimping.
I will
on food.
say, we got in, and Rocco's beautiful partner let us in, and we sat down just waiting around. And she gave us those cans. There's a couple of cans on the table here. Yeah, nice sparkling water.
Bubbly,
right?
sparkling water.
Whatever.
Pineapple bubble.
He walks in, Rocco walks in and goes, oh, you got the waters here. Oh, yeah, your missus gave it to us. And he goes, why?
Why? Not
Why?
thanks.
No,
Yeah,
beautiful, no worries. I'm not
angry.
myself, yeah. He goes,
But they're
why?
Actually not bad.
They're good.
No, she did all right.
Why?
She did all right. No, she's good.
All right, next.
Blake Acres.
Yeah.
Might I just say with the coning, I'm happy to keep him if the price is right.
Yeah, of
If
course.
they, if they are going to go
What is the price?
6 years, 7 years, and mate, come on.
Is he having as
So
much?
500, how
is
many
he-
years?
2 years.
No, 3.
2 years.
2 years. Get into free agency.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Get into
I
free
agree.
agency and say, then we'll assess from there.
2 years, get into free agency, and then if he's blossomed, then pay
If
him what
someone
he's
wants
worth.
to
I reckon
pay-
even 5's a lot, but I know you're going to have to pay that to like if he was going to
No,
consider
it's-
staying.
listen,
but
if
I
he-
reckon that's way too much.
We're not at it.
5
We're not.
years.
We're not
Yeah,
in a.
yeah.
No, 500.
Oh, 500.
It's too
spend-
much,
yeah.
man.
500's
Spend
alright.
$1 million.
Five-
Well, how much you
I
paying
know.
Walsh?
Think about it.
500's alright for 2 years. You're not locking
But how
yourself
much
in
you
long
paying for
term.
Walsh?
Yeah, I know. But you're
It
not locking
depends
yourself
on what,
in.
but you have to understand. It depends on what the ambitions are of the club now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what's 2 years going to, like us holding him for 2 years, what's the ambitions of the club this year, next year, year after if you're going to do that?
Spot on.
The 2 years would be on
is
his
right.
part.
Yeah.
He would do the 2 years.
No, if you're signing him on for 2 years, the goal of the club
Is to say within that 2 years you're going to be our number one ruck and you're going to win us a flag.
and you're going to win us something, correct?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll take that
Not,
500k. and
not we're going to
spend it
go
elsewhere.
5 years and we're going to see where you go because then the whole ambitions of the club needs to change.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You got to sign people in line with the vision.
Correct. Not
And
half
we
and
don't
half.
do that.
Yeah.
Don't have
We
half
don't
and half.
do anyone
What I
in the
say, I
vision.
told you, no one's in line. It's a 5-year
No.
plan. Everyone's signed for 3.
Correct.
5-year plan.
Cool,
Everyone's
boss.
got-
It's true.
Yeah, it's
True.
ridiculous. And they just, and not only that, like after a year after they were in, they've done the 5-year plan. So they've only got 2 years left on their 5-year plan. Just say we become the board now in next year, right? What are you going to do? You're going to keep that plan?
No, it's
No.
a new plan.
So
That's
what's
right.
the plan? It's not give it. It's only to keep the
Everyone happy.
peasants.
Keeps everyone happy.
It is. It is.
Keep them all
It is.
happy. Oh, we'll keep
Keep
you-
everyone quiet.
Keep everyone quiet. Look, we've got an idea. We've
buy
got a
time.
plan, but you're not even going to be
It
here,
actually
mate.
is the
Because
buy time.
when they, and I always talk about this, but when they come out and said finals is an option, we're here to win a premiership, I'm looking for moves that are ruthless then, if
Yeah,
you're going
you
to do
have to
that.
be.
You have to be.
You have to be ruthless.
So a decision on TDK has to be in that line as well, depending on what the goals of the club is.
Agree.
All right, let's move on. Acres.
4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Let's give him a 5.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I just need
still-
to improve his kick. I don't
His kicking's
understand
no good.
how bad it can be.
His
I know.
kicking's not
He
good.
actually gets to the ball and he gets enough.
Keeps his depth on the wing.
He
which is
keeps
what
his
we're
depth.
missing.
He
Yeah, he
actually
does. He
knows
keeps
how to
his
play
width
that
is
way.
great.
He
He
knows how
finds
to
the
play.
ball.
But far out, mate.
I just think without him, would be worse off than what we are
I agree.
with him.
100%.
So you have to
100%.
pick a 4-5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4's off performance, obviously,
Yeah.
but we need him.
No, 100%. If
Yeah.
he's not there, O'Brien's back in.
Yeah, no.
Forget about it.
He's Jack Nunes with width.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I look at him.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Move
Don't
on.
really need to spend too
Wow.
much time on him.
Oliver Hollands.
No, you know what? Debut season, I'm going to go 6 or 7.
I'd say 6.
I gave him a 7.
Yeah, 6
7th
is, yeah.
line.
That's because exactly right. Debut, he's
Bloke
come
stepped
in,
up.
mate, stepped up and maybe played a little bit too long at the end, you know what I mean? But far out. You can't ask for more
Can
than
you
what...
say a bad word about him?
No.
No. It's because he's got this.
There's your answer.
I don't want to
And he
knock
hasn't
the
been
mic, but
colonised.
He
Yeah.
hasn't been Carlton.
Not yet.
This guy
Yeah.
came in and the hunger
Yeah.
was
Running. Remember for the first 5-6 weeks, he was leading like the K's.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Well, one
does
word
that
you
say?
spoke about with him and Cowan, for example, early was how fearless.
Yeah.
How important is that for someone on debut or in their debut season to be like that?
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, when he comes back, he'll be the same.
Yeah. I think
He has that about him.
and this is why I'm big on us sort of like really revamping the list to get new people in.
100%.
Whether it's a whole lot of draftees, couple of sprinkle that with some free agents because they haven't been part of the, for lack of a better
Institution.
phrase, for lack of the in the crap for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Look at all the guys that have been there for years; they've all dropped off.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But all the guys who haven't been there are the guys who are
Lifted.
performing.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been part of it.
Yeah.
It's true.
They haven't been part of it. They haven't been part of that mental scarring. They haven't been part of that, you know, those low moments actually on the field being there to do it. So,
100%. And
you
we
know.
say that, like everyone's going, oh, you keep losing, you'll learn. But to me, it's the opposite, man. We keep losing.
mate.
That's
So
right.
he gets bred into
Exactly.
it.
No, I've really liked this season.
Yeah, so it's
I'm
good.
Very,
What about-
very happy with him. Very happy.
What
with
about
him.
Doherty?
8, 9.
7.
I was very harsh on him.
What'd you do?
5.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
between a 6 and a 7 there.
5?
Been okay.
I gave him
Been
an 8. I think he's been doing all right, but
his deficiency, but he gives it all. I mean, he's been moved into the middle now a little bit.
I think the move into the middle's hurt him a bit. I think playing off half back.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Against Gold
Play him off
Coast, he was off
half-back.
half back. For
Keep him off half back for the rest of the year. I reckon we're a better side.
He's a co-captain who's been part of this Paul
you're
on-field
right,
leadership for a long, long time.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know, and
maybe a 7. I
I'm
should have
not,
given
you
him.
know,
I
there's
reckon.
I know he's been through a lot of stuff, and you kind of have to take that into account up to a certain point.
Oh, you
Well, up
tip
to
your
a certain
cap.
point,
You tip your cap to a bloke.
Oh,
that goes
yeah,
through
yeah,
it.
yeah. No,
No
absolutely.
problem. Hey, in terms of his heart, his endeavour to get up every week and perform, and based on everything he's been through, no problem. But looking at on-field performance, he hasn't been a world beater this year.
No, he hasn't. That's the thing too. He hasn't. I don't know.
He's an All-Australian standard
I
player.
find that when I actually, and this is how, when I watch him, I go, he's been okay. Then I look at the numbers. I'm like, oh, fuck, is that what he did
Massive
numbers
numbers.
wise?
Yeah.
I'm the same, and he's
Yeah,
up.
so
He's up in that high 20s, low 30s.
But low impact. It feels like it's low
Yeah,
impact at
it's
the
not.
moment.
Yeah, that's a Nick Graham type thing. Remember Nick
Jesus.
Graham?
I
He
wouldn't
used to
put
have
the
40.
two-
He used to have 45.
Wouldn't put the two of them in the same sentence.
Remember that
but yeah.
Nick Graham used to have 45 disposals
remember Nick Graham.
in a square. Remember Jay?
Yeah, I do. Used to go down to Preston City
Rangers.
Oval, watch him have 60.
What's that? Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving. Jack Carroll.
Anyway.
Or did you have something else to say?
No.
Jack Carroll. Well, how
Anyway.
He's been injured too.
Yeah. So, then Brody Kemp. Now here's the man.
7.
Brody Kemp.
Yeah, 7.
7.
Yep. I
Courageous,
don't know. It's only off a
and
couple of weeks,
Our
but
future.
courageous, our future. Yeah.
If he continues what he's doing.
Of course, but that's with everything.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But we're just judging on what we see right
He's been
now.
sensational.
He has been.
He has been sensational. His intercept marking,
Brody
his ball
Kemp,
use.
Brody Kemp the last 4 or 5 weeks has been what we thought Lewis Young was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So hopefully he can keep it up.
Well, the spot that Marchbank was supposed to take up is the spot that Kemp is.
Yeah.
And I actually think,
Yeah.
from what I've seen, I think.
But as an athlete as well, he's a good mover.
Oh. And
He
takes
gets
it on.
around the ground and he's
Yeah.
a smart
Takes the
footballer.
game on.
He takes the game on, man. I love it.
He is out of all the guys in the back line, he reads the ball in the air the best.
Yep, agree.
Yeah.
He's our best reader of the play.
Yeah.
Well, last week, man, he took some.
So he's the best reader of the play.
That first quarter.
He was good in the
I think
first.
he's and people won't see it yet, but I do think he's an upcoming leader of that.
Yeah, agree.
Of
That
that
back
back
line.
line.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's good. That's
And
what
he
we
will
want.
he will get a contract too.
Yeah,
He
100%.
will get a contract.
Yeah, 100%, man. Far, man.
No, you
get
have
rid of
to.
him.
Nah, you'd be dumb.
I'll be prioritising him over anyone else
Yeah.
at the moment.
Confirmed.
All
He'll
right.
get a contract.
All right.
Oh, yeah?
I'll take that.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll
Confirmed he will get a contract.
Oh, good. SEN's very own.
Bang.
We get
When
we
he
get
speaks, you listen.
I like that.
we get all that, mate. But SEN's very own, mate.
When he speaks, you listen.
We get like the bloody what do you call it? The
Breaking news.
the breaking
Yeah,
news.
inside word.
Inside word. All right. What about this bloke, Sam Walsh?
7. He looks like he's playing hurt a little bit up until the last couple of weeks.
5. Just a
Five?
Just a
6.
pass mark.
6. 6 for me.
Fuck, I went hard.
I'm going harsh, mate.
What'd you give?
Yeah.
Going harsh.
8.
An 8. I think his ball
Not
use has been
harsh.
pretty poor.
Yeah, but I don't think he's been helped in the middle.
That's true as well. Yes.
But would you say that for Cripper then as well? With the structure in the midfield not suiting
Cripps is
his
a bit different.
game?
He hasn't hit the
Yeah.
scoreboard. Walshy was hitting the scoreboard early on.
And
He came in.
Cripper hasn't been doing what like Sam
Boss-
Walsh.
no, I understand.
Sam Walsh
just
gets.
said sometimes
No, I
he's just
understand.
down on form.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little bit like, but I love Walsh. But
Yeah,
I think
it's okay.
I
How
think
can
he
you not?
stands up.
How can you
rate
I just think, I'll tell you something. The reason why I can't rate him an 8 or a 9, I think we've only given Chera. Is Chera the only
9, yeah, the highest
9?
one.
We're 14th on the ladder.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Who's performing good when you're there?
No, not me.
We could be
Literally
yeah.
2 or 3.
Two or
I
three,
think
that's
this
what it
this season.
Come on.
just a
and you see
pass
it in your
for
votes
Walshy.
every week.
Everyone's
like,
got to
it's
be
the same.
around that 4, 5, 6 or
Yeah,
less
yeah.
because I'm sorry.
I think it's a pass for him this year. Just given what his standards are and how much more
Yeah.
impact
Agree.
I know he can have on a
And
game.
he started off, 4 weeks into the season.
Yeah.
That too, which doesn't help.
Yeah. And he's second on our leaderboard. That says something.
In your BNF.
Yeah.
I think he's up there for us. I think he's
I
third.
think
or
it's
fourth.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
has
think we've
to.
got Ches and Charlie's 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's right. And then you got him right up there.
Yeah.
All right, next one is who we got? Oh, Terry's very own.
Dirds.
Corey
Dirds.
Dirds.
3 for me.
2.
1.
Yeah, he's right there with Jesse
I'm
Motlop.
giving him my good. I gave him 4.
Did ya?
Yeah, but that's probably, now I'm thinking about it, that's probably much. I'm going to give him a 3. I've changed it to
Doesn't
3.
hit the scoreboard. I mean, look, he's
Change
actually
it.
our most accurate kick at goal.
He's
I
a
read
very
during the
nice
week.
set shot.
But he doesn't get enough opportunity. Is the problem? He doesn't create enough opportunity for himself. Doesn't when the ball hits the deck, he doesn't have that. Last year he had that
Does he play
vibrancy
off the
about
ground
him.
a bit too much?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs
They
to
all
be.
do.
I think they all do. Yeah. Yeah.
But why is that?
That's why there's gaping holes in our
Set up
forward
to
line.
stifle and set up to stop opposition from scoring. They're set up not to lose
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
at the
right.
moment.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And if you set up not to lose,
That's what it was
chances
in
of
the Essendon
winning.
game. How many times
Forget
did we
your
like
recipe
we
for
look
disaster.
like, oh, we get the ball on transition? Yeah, you get the ball on transition because you've got 18 blokes behind the ball.
That's right.
Then you move the ball up forward,
Yeah.
and Charlie Curno's having shots from 75 out.
That's I spoke about that in the Essendon game.
low percentage shots.
I go, you look at what happened.
You wonder
I go,
why we're inaccurate.
Yeah, Charlie Curno's getting it from 70, 80 metres
Yeah.
out. He's looking in the forward line and there's no one there.
No one there.
So if the majority of your shots in the first half are half-court shots,
Yeah.
right, it's like basketball.
Yeah.
Unless you got Stephen Curry,
Yeah,
you're Charlie
your
Curry.
chances
You got
are,
no
that's
hope
right.
of
That's
not
right.
just kicking a
And
point.
we're lucky
but-
we got Charlie that can actually kick a few
I know.
goals or else.
So anyway,
But how we're critiquing this is how it needs to be done.
Of course.
Because you need to stop sugarcoating
Of
performances
course,
like this.
100%.
100%.
Otherwise, us as a club, we can't go
course.
further. Seriously.
I know the whole
you shit, you
the
shit.
whole
Yeah.
organisation
Call a
has to
spade a
be,
spade. Simple.
has to be critiqued like this, right?
Agree.
Because what have we done?
Yeah, agree.
We've done nothing. Zero. We can't even make the finals. We can't win a game. You know, we've won, like we won last week, but what do we won? We won 2, 3, 4. We've won like 5 games.
we were like 4 and 15, weren't we?
So in the last like bloody 28
Since the bye
games,
last
we've won
year,
like
yeah,
fucking
something
5 or
ridiculous.
6 games.
Since the Adelaide game last year, we've only won 5 games.
5.
When I talk about us at the moment, I get so frustrated because people go, "Oh, hopefully we win 8 in a row now to
Yeah, I
make
know.
finals." No, fuck that.
It should have been
Win.
done. It should
Win
have
your
been
last
done.
5 or 6.
It should have been
Get
done.
yourself in a
that
position
was-
so you don't have to say statements like
Now
that.
that was the problem last year. You know when the last
Bullshit.
4 games,
That's
everyone's going, "Oh, we need to win." You know, the last 4 games last year.
Sorry for.
No, get it. You know, the last 4 games last year. Listen, the last 4 games last year, everyone was going, "We need to win one more game." You've already lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because you're saying we need to win one more
Should have won
game.
the last 4.
You
Give
should be
yourself
saying
a
we
range
should
of
be
finals.
winning all 4.
Exactly right.
That's why
We're
I
saying we
lost
need
it.
to win 1. We were happy
That's why I lost
just
it
to win that
over
1.
the rhetoric
Problem.
in the last couple of weeks in that season, and I lost it. I just said we should just be coming out in the media and saying no, we want to win all 4 and make the top 4.
100%.
Yeah, no, it was just fine.
And if
We
we,
should be
don't,
saying
well,
that
so
now.
be it.
We should be saying that now. We should be saying, mate, we want to make finals now.
Correct.
And if we don't, we're a failure. That's it, full stop.
I agree.
Anyway,
But
You
they
know,
won't.
people are like,
Everyone's
"Oh, now we should look to like development for next year." No, fuck
Again,
that.
development
Don't be
again.
happy about that.
I'm already hearing conversation around what picks can we trade to get
I know.
Harvey.
No, I
don't
can't
know.
handle it.
I don't want to know.
I can't handle it.
don't want
No.
to know. I don't want to
know.
know. We're not there. We're not. We can't still be there. I refuse to believe it. I refuse.
I heard that too. Oh, we're going to get like a top 4 or top 5 pick.
Oh, I don't
Another
care.
one.
doesn't mean anything.
It's
Like another one.
What are we? Round 15.
It will be
Doesn't
16.
even mean
We've got
anything.
fucking
No,
9 rounds left.
And we've
what are we
We've done
doing?
the same thing all the time.
What are we
Doesn't mean
doing?
anything, mate.
It's the same circle.
And that's the other thing
Told
we
you,
do
mate. It's
every
the
week.
What did
I
I
know.
say? It's the dollar in the merry-go-round.
Yeah, watch
It
it go
is.
around again. And we do this every week too. We'll go like, oh, next week. Like this week it was Cunningham and he played all right. But next week it's like, oh, we're going to get Thing in. Doesn't matter who you put in. Put Jesus Christ in there.
At the
They're
moment,
not
yeah.
going to do anything because
no,
the
it's true.
system is shit,
Yeah,
man.
it's fair.
But we're always looking for the next one. Oh, but now he's ready. Martin's coming
See,
in. It doesn't
Do
matter.
you not feel like you want Voss to be more animated to
Yeah.
call things out?
100%.
Call it out. Call
But
it
I
out
think
if you're
he's
not
being
happy.
protective of his job.
He's being protective of the playing group and having them on side as well.
But he's in a rocket hard place at the
Yeah,
moment.
it is. It is. It is. It could be the playing group and it could be his own position.
Yeah.
Like, but at the end of the day, you think about
Well, the way
it.
he's going about it, it's not doing any favours regardless.
I've said that what he should do now, he should just go flat out and say, this is the way it is now, right? I don't care. Go up to the board, right, and go, mate, I'm doing this the way I want it. Because I think they influence him.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, for sure.
Right,
A lot
so
of
he should be
politics.
saying, you know what, you're going to sack me anyway. I do it the way I want to do it. I'm playing who? I'm not playing Ed Kerner. No.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what
Like
I
when
mean?
Ancelotti got sacked from Madrid after he won the Champions League, he basically got told. I remember he got told 10 games out. He said, "Well, fuck yeah, I'm going to do what I'm going to do." Won the Champions League, got sacked the next day.
Yeah, that's right.
He knew he was copping the sack. He still won him the title. Didn't matter.
But what Joe said,
But at least he went out. At least he went out with it with
100%,
his legacy intact, his
100%.
integrity intact. I agree with you. I agree.
or the club come out like what you say. The club come out, they re-sign Voss till
Well, that'll,
whenever.
you've said that, and that'll show a
They
bit.
re-sign
I don't know
Voss
if you want
till
to do it
whenever.
now.
That way, there
If
you
he's
know
your
you've
man,
got-
you knew.
if he's your man,
That's right.
How many weeks ago did I say it?
I don't know.
4 weeks ago I said.
you're not just
Well, if
gonna
you
re-sign
believe,
someone for the sake
if you
of it.
believe that Voss
No,
is
if
your,
they believe.
if
If
they
they believe.
Yeah,
if they believe that Voss is the future coach,
2
right,
years to the end of that
You-
5-year plan, he's there, and you say it
you've got to
today, and you
trust in
move
that.
on.
But the problem is, mate, we lose our next 5 or 6. They won't do it.
No.
They won't do it. But that doesn't show unity. I've spoken to a few players. I've spoken when Rats got sacked, right? I spoke to those players, and they said, right, it was the wrong time. We were just building, right? We were just uniting as a group.
And Ratton was 5 years in.
And they got rid of him.
Yeah.
And it just set us back again. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because it takes time to build that trust.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So, and then if they haven't got trust, how can we have trust? How can the players have trust? Like, players don't even know who's going to coach next year,
That's
really.
right, that's
They'll
right.
be sitting there going, oh, I don't know, man, like...
Might not be him.
I'd rather, instead of, like, giving you the ball, you know, I'm rather going to try to get a few more possessions myself because I want to look good, you know? Anyway, who are we up to?
Plowman.
All right, forget
Next.
I don't have not any.
I just wrote one, right, just because his name won, and I wrote thanks for coming.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
What do you, I mean, what is,
There's nothing to say.
That's it.
I feel no. I mean,
I kind of do
for him,
feel
but
a bit
just-
of it
yeah,
because
I mean,
you know the years that he played, you always play that difficult role.
Of course.
But at the end of
But
the
it's
day,
all
we've got to be
difficult.
tough
It's all
now.
difficult.
I mean, that's
He
it.
won't get his
Don't feel
contract.
sorry for nothing.
He won't get his
I
contract.
don't feel sorry for anyone. I'm telling you.
We haven't seen
He
something
won't-
since.
he won't-
That's the only thing I love. That jumper. I don't care. I don't care about the board. I don't care about the bloody coaches. I don't care about the players. I'm telling you, Kurno can fucking fuck off too. I don't care.
I've got no attachment to these players. said it
I
at the
haven't
start.
because they haven't got attachment to you.
No, correct.
No. As long
They'll
as
leave tomorrow.
I don't care who's in the number 1. I don't care who's in the number 9. I don't care who's in the number 10. As long as they win us a
Real
flag.
chicken breast. It's like little snizzles, huh?
Yeah.
You got to go there. 25% off. Jack Martino.
2.
NA for me.
What I got? 2. I go in here. He needs to do more.
How can
Like
you,
he's
mate? You
fucking-
can't like if you rate him in the whole grand scheme of things, it's been a failure of a
If
pickup.
you rate him on the whole grand ski, it's a 0.
Yeah, because he just hasn't got on the park.
Like he does
hasn't
that.
had- yeah.
He does that fucking 5 minutes. Like you know, like you go look at him and you go, mate, like
Flash in the pan.
Then he just disappears.
Yeah.
Once again, it's a panic. He was a panic get, and with how injury prone he was, what do you expect?
We should have known. We
Why are you being dumb?
In those years, it's always about getting.
I think
a
we were happy to
name.
get him at the time because
We got him for
gave
nothing too.
We picked him up for nothing.
We
which
picked
is
him up for
something-
nothing.
If you're just paying a wage for a player like that who's been, you know, he was all right at the Gold Coast, but
No, he's
again,
been,
where you getting
All
him
right
from?
at the Gold Coast. For
Again,
what standard? Exactly
yeah,
right.
But then look at Lynch.
he's been that Schivezza, man. I'm telling you.
He can't get on the park.
Carlton-ified.
He can't get on the
He's
park.
been Carlton.
Started like a house on fire.
Yeah.
lazy. I'm
He
telling you.
did.
it's
4 goals
laziness.
first game. 4 goals first game. We're thinking, what a player we've
know,
got
yeah.
on our hands, and then nothing.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Oh well.
what about our man Wiedering?
Jakob.
Hey,
No,
Eight.
I'll give him a 7, just because his last 4 weeks has probably bumped him up from a pass mark, to be honest.
I gave him a 6. Same kind of reason. The last 4 weeks have been really good. Last 4 weeks have been like an 8. What'd you give? I gave him a 6.
what did you do? 3.
Quattro.
Oh, did ya?
Gave him 4.
Last 4 weeks have been good.
Yeah, whole season. Are we rating him on the whole half of the season or just a month?
No, you got to rate him on the whole, of course. But then if you get someone, all right, so he's had a bad start, and then he starts to go into season and he starts playing well.
I had him in the votes the last few weeks, and I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
he's
so
been
do
good.
I.
And you
think-
got to look as well.
I don't think his season.
but that's fair enough.
At all.
That's fair enough. Like really,
That's
he
fair.
has
Us
been.
as a defensive unit, we haven't been bad.
What'd you say?
No. Not so much defensively in their defensive actions.
Correct.
But I think they've also the way we're set up doesn't allow opposition to really hurt us on the scoreboard a lot. But my issue is moving the ball forward from the back half. There's no he showed
was-
no intent.
No,
to move
and
the
you're
ball.
right.
And his decision making's been
And I've been like ropable
And
with
scared.
that. He's a good
He
hate
does
those
look scared.
kicks.
He's
He does
actually a
look
good kick. And
I know.
granted, I know the stuff off field. I get it, but I'm just rating it basically.
I know.
I think
Rating it on what I've
Yeah.
seen.
he's shown
I think
the
it's
last
a
4 or
good
5
player in the shit
weeks.
side, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good player in the shit side.
Oh, look, the shit side make a lot of our players look ordinary.
Oh yeah.
No, but he is a good, very
Nah,
good
he-
player. He is. Say Paul?
4.
Oh, 4.
For the year, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What'd you say?
8.
7.
I gave him a 6. So I thought the last 4 weeks. That's all right. That's what we're here for. What about Nick Newman?
That's a tough one.
I'll let you boys go.
Personally, Newey,
Well,
7.
that's who I want. I
Yeah.
6 or 7.
I
I'd
gave
say
him a 7.
7, yeah.
I gave him 7.
8.
Mr. Reliable,
You
yeah.
gave 8?
He has been
He's
reliable.
had a good year.
Yeah, I think so as well.
He'll be
He's
up there.
another player, ball in hand. He can use the ball. He goes through the corridor.
Just does the basics right.
That's right.
Does the
He'll be
basics
up there in the
right.
John Nichols at the end of the year, I'm telling
Plain
you.
and simple.
He'll be right up there.
He just does the basics
That's a
right.
snitz.
Every week.
Yeah, it is.
Thing. Yeah, plain and simple. I've been enough.
Yeah.
That's why 25% is going to be good.
It's gonna be really good. You got to become a member.
I'll sign it.
25%.
25%.
Tell him.
Tell him.
25%.
Join.
Jumper punch member.
Join.
And they snuggets, I'm telling you.
They're unbelievable. If you haven't had these
7.
nuggets,
You got to go down.
go now. Pause. Go.
Yeah,
come back and watch
come
the rest of
back
the
and I'm telling
episode.
you, just go down there, get to 20. Well, it's going to be hard, but it's at night.
That's all right. You'll find one.
If they're watching it in the afternoon, you know.
Yeah, you could be watching it in the afternoon. All right, what about this bloke? Another one of bloody Terry's love child. Zach Fisher.
One.
Oh, 1.
One and move on. There's my 3 words.
He
and
won't be
move
at
on.
Carlton next season.
Nah.
Actually, I gave him a 2, and I reckon that's like too much.
One and move on. There's
He's
nothing to
another
say.
player.
happened?
There's nothing to say.
There was nothing there.
There's nothing
But
to
last year, he was good. He
He's
wasn't
good.
good last year.
say. Correct me. I want to know your opinion on this. Zach Fisher's a player that's good when we're good.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
When we're good.
Because the second half, he wasn't that good.
But he's not a good player when we're bad.
Yeah.
He's not
exactly
a player you
right.
look to and go, he can get us out of the
He's
shit.
a perfect
Yeah.
downhill skier.
Yeah.
One and move on.
Yeah.
And he can move on.
He won't be there
No,
end of this year, I don't think.
no,
Or next year.
not for me.
It's been a real
Yeah.
fucking...
Decline.
Mad this year.
Massive drop
Massive.
off. Massive. And I don't know. The attitude in the twos, well, I've watched him, it does not look positive whatsoever.
Yeah, I watched him last
He's been
week.
okay. His numbers have been all right, but
Numbers are numbers.
don't worry about
numbers are
numbers.
numbers. Numbers
not-
are numbers. There's no impact. There's
it's
no.
not
bashing the door
It's
down
the
to come back.
podcast, man. I keep saying it. Because he was
Gibber
doing,
fish.
mate, he was doing the Gibber fish. Gibber's
fish.
now pouring concrete somewhere,
Yeah.
right? You got Zach Fisher not going to be. He's going to be selling fish and you're going to be selling fries. and
Motlop
that
did
kind of
start.
thing,
As soon as Motlop started the podcast,
it's all over.
Cliff.
Yeah.
What about Harry?
Harry started.
Mackay, boom,
Yeah, that's
mate,
right.
it's the podcast curse.
Anyway, I saw a clip of it this. Mate, I don't know the bloke. He's got to give up, man. The podcast. It's done, man. It's done.
Yeah.
He tells everyone like he likes Taylor Swift. Now it's up to you, man. Like you can like whatever music you want.
Did you see the club put up a tweet about that and then deleted it?
Yeah, that's all.
I think he copped it in the comments or something. Or,
But all I want to say, you like her, fair enough. Don't tell no one.
Yeah,
You're
keep
a
it to
man.
yourself.
Act like a man. Far out, mate. I've got something to say about Captain Carlton too.
I
the
like
bloody
women
song.
singers. What's wrong with women singers?
They're all right.
You
Is
were
that one
dancing
he-
to the Spice Girls the other week.
Were you at the game?
No.
Where are you?
Yeah.
No, but I was
Okay.
doing
You
the
were
whole
taking the
thing and
P1.
taking the piss out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure he was too.
Anyway,
Moo.
it's up to you.
Next one, Moo. Is that it?
What
Is
are we
that
up
we're at?
Fisher, we just finished.
Moo.
Oh,
Moo.
Oh yeah, move.
Yeah, I'll give Cowan a 7
7.
for what we saw. I think for what we saw, you can only judge him on what the 5 games that he played. I think it was again
5.
first year player.
5.
I gave him a 5 too.
Yeah, 5.
All right.
5 for me. Pass mark in his first
As a
year.
day-
I
yeah.
agree too.
I
Oh, it's a
agree.
great introduction.
I just
to
really
footy.
like. I really
No, no,
like him. I
mate,
really
there's-
do. I really
A
like
lot
him.
of upside.
Really
Yeah, a lot
like
of
him.
upside.
Yeah, really like
Him
him.
and Kemp.
I'd like
They'll
to see that
complement
back
each other.
to us.
They can
I like
complement
it.
each other a lot.
Yep.
He's another player. I think about Cowan. I think he's ruthless.
Yeah.
Feel it. You know, you
He
use
looks
those
it too.
words.
He's got the haircut. He's got the build.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say is you're
Tough.
getting players now coming through like your Hollands, like your Cowan. Look at this crop of players and their mindset.
Yep.
Someone like a Zach Fisher, he never came through like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't.
I know.
Zach
Dow, no.
They were
right.
gifted games.
O'Brien,
That's right.
no.
That's
Look at
right.
these names that we're saying and look at the product now 8 years later. Start to judge them here from when they come in.
Yep.
If they haven't got it, they haven't got it. But these two, they've got it.
Yeah,
you can see they've got
100%.
something because they got this. They got
Yeah.
ticker.
Yeah, no, I love them. I love the kids that we brought in this year. Have been fucking, mate. It's been like a shining light, man. Like seriously, or else the whole season is depressing. But
Yeah.
and that's sad that we're saying, we've got a
Well, we're meant to
shining
be
light.
pushing.
I know. Fuck. What about this one here? The Marco Pitone. Is he Italian?
He is.
Yes. From
There's
the,
He's actually
no
a funny
valve at
bloke
the end of
from
the,
the
no,
north.
he's a lie. There's no valve at the end of the name. He can't
from the
be.
north.
I don't have a
Northerner.
vowel.
He's a
I don't
Northerner.
have
He
a
doesn't
vowel.
Northern
have
last name.
Piovazan.
Nah.
Piovazan.
It's from the north.
From the
Northern.
north.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the Veneto.
They always said they're not like real Italians. Yeah, they always
It's like close to Austria.
Yeah.
But my mum's from the south. and my dad's
Austria,
from the north.
Croatia.
Yeah, that's why I'm tall.
My nonna's from the south. From the north.
See?
Same thing.
But you got that.
I'm
Where you go?
I'm
mate?
mostly southern. Look at
Yeah,
me.
no, it's
You sold your vowels.
a thing.
You know the
Sold
border.
Who?
The Australians.
Yeah.
They took your vowel and they put on their name. Have you noticed they shorten our names? You think about it. Rocco, Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paolo, Paul. But for them,
Yeah,
Wayne, Wayno, Shane, Shano, Sharon, Shazza. So they steal our vowel.
And put on the end.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's very good.
Anyway, what do you reckon about
Who are we talking about?
Pino. 6.
We went off track massively talking
6 for
about
Pino.
Shano.
I think he's just above a pass mark for me.
We're
Yeah,
talking
I'll
about
go
Housos.
with 6-2. 6-2.
6, yeah.
Huh?
Pino, 6.
Going
5.
I'm going 4, but I'm expecting that to spike up in the back end of the year because
Yeah.
he's had niggles and he's had
Agree.
the hand. And,
I just rate it's like the best we've got.
Yeah.
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 But he plays a role.
He does.
He doesn't play a role.
But
He plays a role.
there's
He plays a
things-
role.
He does play a role,
Plays
but
a
there's
role.
things that he doesn't do that,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
upsets me.
When he's in our team, that's when we play our best football.
Yeah.
I think that.
Yes.
need a
That
ruckman.
midfield group. We need a Tat Ruckman.
We need a ruckman.
That's right.
If we had a better ruckman, he wouldn't be playing.
But he you know what you're going to get from him.
Yeah, no, he's
his floor's really
Yeah, he
really
plays
high
with his
and his
knees.
ceiling's really low.
Yeah.
It's within that band. You're going to get it every week.
Another ruckman.
Oh, definitely.
Far.
Yeah.
Yeah, good ruckman.
Second
All
was the
right.
answer.
What about? It's hard to now judge this bloke, but Cunningham.
NA. Anyone that's played less than 4
I don't know,
games.
man.
Not
How
with
can you
one
judge,
game.
man? It's just
can't.
like
Not with one game.
Signs are there.
Again, I kind of
You
gave
look at
him,
the VFL.
I gave him a 4 because we've seen what he was doing in the VFL. Then he comes in and he actually performed. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was good.
I've got my.
But sometimes can't you can just be a good VFL player.
I got an opinion.
Making
on
that step's very different.
that. He's
But he
just-
actually took
No,
the
he's
step
a-
that week. All right.
Well, I got-
Joe,
I just said hopefully
Did he?
stays fit. That's all, and we can get a bit of a
unreliable.
look at him.
Did
He's unreliable.
he have the impact that we thought he did, or was it masked by a win?
Maybe.
Because I looked at it and I went,
It's tough though when you haven't played.
it's very tough.
2
It's
years
very
of
tough, and
footy.
he needs a block of games, right?
Yeah,
and I hope he gets. He went at 45%.
Yeah.
He was the worst. He was the least efficient player on the ground.
Yeah. We've only got
Now,
like
I get
11 possessions or
It's his
something.
first game, 11 touches. He did a couple of good things.
Yeah.
It was nice to see him back.
There was a
but
couple like moves he done. We go, oh,
this whole all I've heard is, oh, he looks
Yeah, I
so
know,
good.
I know.
No, we're seeing things
It's
that
the
aren't there
mentality.
because of a win.
Yeah,
because of a
it's the
win.
mentality again.
But I hope he can string together 6 or 7.
well for the rest of the year and see what happens, and then like
Again,
he's
talented
someone.
If you
footballer,
can
but
build-
unreliable.
If he can build and he can
Simple as
become that half forward link, no problem. Give
Oh,
him another
be good.
contract. But he's got to put 10 games together.
Tough,
That's too
tough to rate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't been had a chance really.
This another
Spotty.
one, George Hewitt.
Oh,
2.
Yeah, I gave him a 3.
he's actually he last year was one of my favourite.
Well, I
He was my
wrote here.
favourite.
I'm surprised, like how bad he's gone this year. Now I don't know why. I know he was injured at the end of last year, but he just hasn't come back.
I just think.
He was injured coming in. He's another one like Martin. Sydney got rid of him.
Yeah.
Couldn't get his back.
But I
right,
just
whatever it
think last year, with how depleted we were, I think he would have needed a spell at some point.
was. And he couldn't get it.
And he couldn't get his spell.
Yeah.
So I think from
He
a
broke
load
down.
management perspective,
Yeah.
the bloke just he was just overworked.
Yeah,
When you look at it, because
He's a
he's coming off a
16
season where he didn't play.
He's a 16, 17 game player.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's where his body's at.
And we played, and he played him, and it's not like he played like he was hard. He was in
loved
and,
him. We were
like-
saying he's the best recruiter of the
That's
year.
what I'm saying.
Hands were clean.
But you
put
can
his
look
head
at the
over
effect
it.
that it's had now long term, potentially. We're all speculating,
exactly, of course,
It's
of course.
we're speculating.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I just
3
think
words.
it was,
3 words. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Good trade bait.
Oh, already.
Good trade back.
We've got 6 inside mids. We've got to get rid of 2 of them. To get some run and gun and some good ball
Isn't he
use.
contracted? I think he got like 4 years.
Yeah.
Maybe you could still trade him.
Anyway, that's where I'm at the moment,
Yeah.
George Hewitt.
Yeah.
Depends if he can get on the park.
Well, he's got to get on the park now, and we'll see how he goes.
He's got a long way to go to get back, but yeah, his VFL form against Werribee was
that hasn't been the best either.
okay, but yeah, I mean, it was all right. It was okay.
He just wasn't moving the same.
Yeah.
He wasn't moving here. He wasn't
He just
moving the same
doesn't
when he was
look-
playing.
No.
You could say even Walshy looked like that. Walshy didn't look like he's moving right.
Yeah.
No.
Interesting.
So that's interesting. A lot of players look like that at the moment.
And you think about the shift that Walsh had to put in last. I'm not saying that they're obviously built to last the season yet, but then is there a question mark on the S&C
Load
department?
management.
Maybe.
Yeah, it has
Do
to
you
be.
look at that?
It has to be.
Is there question marks? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, 100% you look at that.
that's right.
All right, next one. Curnow.
Charles.
Charlie, yeah.
Oh,
8.
Come on.
I
yeah.
gave him 8.
Leading the Coleman with some pretty poor
Well,
balls.
you
He's
get
going
less.
inside 50.
You're going hard.
He's going out again.
He's gone hard.
8.
Yeah,
Come on.
The smiles.
You can't ask for more. I mean, I know he's missed a few in the recent
God,
weeks,
what a
but
performer, man.
His last 4 or 5 weeks have been pretty poor
What
in
a
front of
player.
goal. But he's still leading the Coleman.
Yeah.
With some
But
He's
in
still
saying,
there. He's still
Yeah.
getting
Product, yeah.
and in
He's still
saying that, I know
getting
he's been a
goals.
little
He's
bit
still-
poor with his missing, but still the delivery to him has been a
with
matter.
the delivery that he's had, it's been rubbish. And he's
But
still
even
kicking
now playing
40
high up
goals.
the ground, like he's killing it.
For mine,
I
it's
mean,
a-
I'm loving seeing him high up
Oh,
the
yeah.
ground.
Charlie's the best player in the AFL. For me, he's the
I love
best
him.
player in the AFL.
I love him.
By a long
That's why
way.
he's untouchable.
Yeah.
What about this bloke, Lewis Young?
1.
1. 0.
That's my first donut.
Niente.
But he's another one that's fucking
Krispy
dropped out.
Kreme.
Nah, the attitude's poor.
Yeah, but
On
last
field,
year-
the attitude. I saw it in the Collingwood
Krispy
game.
Kreme.
We sat real close.
Mason Cox, the way Mason Cox brushed off him. I don't know if you remember.
There were multiple incidents that I saw. I just went, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be here.
Got his
right now.
contract last season. No, he doesn't care.
Yeah, you don't want to be here right now.
Got the
That's
3-year
fine.
deal.
That's
No, he
fine.
doesn't
Go
care.
earn it. Go earn it in the twos. I hope you can turn it
it's
around. But
over
right
for
now,
him,
it's
yeah.
just it's terrible, terrible.
Big donut. Big Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
What about
0.
Yeah.
what about Ed
So
Curnow?
Ed Kerno. 2.
0.
No, 1.
I'll give him a 3.
He shouldn't be
Yeah.
playing now.
I'll give him a 3. He shouldn't be, but he has. And like,
He has.
yeah, right. He's not our best player, but who has been our best player?
I just
Who's
think-
been good? No one. No one's been that good to say that. Oh, he should be playing ahead of him. At the end of the day,
I'm still shocked that the way that he has like got into the team and
Yeah.
he's consistently been picked.
yeah.
I know he's been in and out, but like, it's just he is an option,
Yeah, that's
a
right.
massive option for
But that's
them
where
at the
we're at.
selection
That's where our
table.
list is
I
at.
don't know.
That's where the list is
That's
at.
bad, I know.
Everyone's crying.
Like
Oh,
for the ends of the game,
Dow should be
really.
playing.
How
ahead of him."
much could you
That's where the
lose?
list is at.
How much could
No.
you lose if you play someone else over him that's younger and has a bit more?
No, that's right.
Like, what do you lose?
No, you don't.
Nothing, but you don't gain anything either.
You know.
And this is the thing.
Well,
This is the thing.
maybe you do though.
Is he setting the right standards? We know that he does.
He sets the right
that
standards.
from that
That's
perspective,
right,
he's
yes.
been there. He's always set the
100%. So I just wrote like great club man.
That's
and
it.
That's what he is.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
That's what he is at the moment.
Is he?
You know what I mean? I think so.
In what regard?
I think in his attitude, the way he trains, apparently, you know what I mean? Like, they all love him and all that. That's what I mean in a club man, you know?
Anyway.
Yeah, but that's what he is. When they judge that, when they give you the fucking club man at the end of the year, that's what they do. They don't look at your best player. They
know.
look at your club man. So what I'm saying is, he does, look, with Ed, you can criticise him, but he does what he's asked to do. He doesn't do it that well at the moment.
No.
But he
Then
does
what
it.
are the standards then?
Correct.
But that's not his fault. We're judging Ed. So you're judging what the club is doing now.
It's not standards
So we're
on
judging
game day
Ed.
only, though.
What Ed does, you put him in there.
He
All right,
has-
he's not that good. But I'm telling you, if half the players did what he did, we'd be fucking in the top 8 now.
He is
Right? And that's the difference. But he's not, he's too on.
He has
He's-
drawn every bit of blood out of Stone
Oh.
in his career, and
And which is great, you know what
Good
I
on
mean?
him.
But it's over.
I respect him for that. But yeah,
Stone's dry.
yeah,
No,
it's
it's
done.
done.
It
It's
is.
done.
It
It's not
is.
his fault. They're
Well,
picking
that's the
him.
thing too. That's what I
Not
probably
his fault.
consider there.
No.
If they keep picking him,
He's going to go. That's right.
What do you
He's
say?
gonna play. Anyway, Honey, he's another one. Yeah, just gave him a 1. I don't even know why I gave him 1.
No. Yeah.
2.
Next.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to him either.
Next.
Now, Jordan Boyd.
Can't really have a rating.
I still gave him a 5.
Yeah, I was going to say
I don't
5.
have a rating just yet.
Yeah, I know, it's hard to rate him, but I gave him
I'll
a
say 5.
He's been injured all year.
Yeah.
But what you're seeing, you
When
like.
he come in straight away, man. He gives you, and we saw that. Well, I know we're judging on this year, but we saw that before he got injured.
Oh yeah, that Essendon game.
and he
last year before
continued
got
when he's
injured.
come back. It's like, oh, he's continuing doing exactly what he's doing.
I'll give him
Yeah.
a 6. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah,
He
I
takes
like
the
him.
game on.
I like him.
That's what I like about him.
Beautiful kid.
He had 11 touches against Gold Coast, and it felt like he had about 30.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
an
because
impact
of the
player.
influence,
That's
yeah.
an
Yeah,
impact
that's
The
player.
right.
influence.
He's
He's
an impact
taking it
player.
on.
His
Yeah.
ball use is sensational.
He's come off a pretty serious injury too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Foot's
hasn't missed a beat.
Yeah, that's
a
right.
bad injury.
Good
now.
one-on-one too for his size.
Very good one-on-one.
Very good one-on-one
Very
for his
good one-on-one.
size. I like Jordan Boyd a lot. Well, on our podcast at the start of last year, all three of us said we never want to see him pull on a jumper because we saw him in pre-season.
That was in pre-season.
And we have all publicly apologised many
did,
times because
yeah.
he's a good player. Very, very good
We go,
player.
why is he playing?
That's a role player. You need a him, a Cottrell, a Sincotta. You need about 22 of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Is what you need.
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with saying he should put it at the time. You know what I mean? And then if
He proved
No,
everyone wrong.
if you got it
Hey,
wrong, you
and
put
if
your
he-
hand up, you say you got it wrong.
He proved us wrong. No problem.
That's it.
No problem.
that's what players have got to do, right?
No problem.
Yeah, exactly.
No problem.
But he's got it here.
He's
got it
smart.
here.
He's a smart footballer.
No, I like him. All right, what about this one? Chincotta. They've got to stop calling him Sincotta.
I
No,
I just called him
give me
Sincotta.
Arjador.
it's the Arjador,
When
right?
they pronounce it gives me Arjador.
Oh, yeah.
He's a 6'2" for me.
How hard is it to say chin cotta?
Yeah, no.
Just
There's
pretend
no
there's
H.
a just pretend
no
there-
H.
but just pretend there's an H
Yeah, I know.
after the
That's
C.
right, yeah.
Just pretend it's there.
They're not educated. They're dumb asses.
Chin cotta.
I know.
Say it with me.
Chin.
Chin cotta. One more time.
Chin cotta.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
That's right.
It's not that hard.
And he gets a 6.
Well,
Now
I
say-
gave him a 7.
I'm giving him a 6.
Say.
No, huh?
Say.
I was going to say pa sata. Pa sata.
Give
6 for
him
me.
7. I like him.
Yeah, he's good.
7.
Takes the game on.
The goal,
Exciting.
mate.
Yeah.
Gives a bit of the.
He's got.
Fucking.
Oh, he loves it, yeah. Again, hasn't been Carlton on.
Yet.
Correct.
I like these players.
But he's played in about 6 losses, so.
yeah, I know.
In other words, give it time.
Yeah, give it time. We fix everyone up. What about Adam Saad, the big wolf?
Oh.
5. That's just
He
a pass.
started well.
That's a pass.
Yeah, you got to remember how he started.
Started right, that's why he gets a 5.
Because we can forget.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he started like a house on
He
fire.
did. He started really, really good, yeah.
I'm just a 4. I'm teetering
Wow.
on the edge of a pass.
Wow.
Yeah, teetering on the edge. I've been very
I
harsh.
gave him a 7.
Yeah, I was going to say 6. I'll give him a 6.
Maybe I'm harsh.
Yeah,
I think his
yeah.
pass cut, maybe not last week, 2 weeks prior, 3 weeks prior, he was poor. Not poor, but not to his standards. But I think I'll give him a 6.
Teams have worked him out.
The reason I
They
didn't.
have. And it's a bit like, again, the team's fault, man. We've got to learn how to use him a little bit better, you know
That's
what
the
I mean?
thing. Victim of the system.
Yeah.
Plus, too,
Victim of the
I
system.
do think I haven't, and I know he did start very well. Maybe it's a bit of recency bias, but I haven't noticed him as much.
No.
That's the thing. I haven't noticed him a lot.
Well, he hasn't been getting much of the ball.
Yeah.
But do you think that's
Yeah.
that's obviously a result of how we're moving the ball as well?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, how can you notice him when you can't get the
Why
pill?
don't they move him up the ground a lot more?
No, I don't think you need to.
You need
I think you do to get those
Get him
tags
involved.
off him. Yeah.
Do what St Kilda do with Jack Sinclair? Like
I'm just
that.
saying, like, not keep him. I'm not saying put him as a midfielder. What I'm saying is start him in the back. Like last week,
Let him roll up.
But I
It was
think
last week when he played, I think, a good first half, and then they kind of worked him out a bit. They slowed him down. Like, move him up into the middle for a bit.
But I tell you what about last week. Yeah, I tell you what was good. It was probably the most I've seen us actually play on.
Yes.
Or move the ball quick.
Yeah.
So someone like Sardi thrives off
He
that.
can get involved.
So why are we not seeing more of look left and right, Sard, where are ya? And dish the hands.
Yeah.
And that's where you're getting him involved.
Yeah.
Because you see him, he's free.
Yeah, I know.
But they just don't want to. They don't want to use
He
that.
runs the
option.
wrong way a lot of
Have you
times.
seen
So.
him?
He does.
He goes to the right foot.
Oh
like,
yeah,
right foot,
I know.
But Dockett, he goes to the left.
Do you know how many
But I've
players?
seen
do you know
Lewis
how
Young
many
do
players
this 5
do that?
times.
I can't work
Do you
it
know what I
out.
mean?
I can't.
Rocker.
Yeah, I've seen so many players do that this year. You're a left footer, run to your left. You're a right footer, run to your right.
They run to the opposite
way.
side, and then they can't kick. They try
They
to
do.
Turn back.
They do. It's true. Anyway, go. Sorry, interrupted you.
No, I'm not.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, did you hear what I said?
No, what did you say?
No, I said that it's how long they take to make
Yeah,
a
and
decision
Lewis
as well.
Young-
Yeah.
With Lewis Young going left and right 100 times before he gets rid of the ball.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
that 1
That
second,
impacts someone like Sard.
of course,
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah.
Look for it.
There's got to be
That's
more,
right.
more
Look
instinct.
for
Look
it.
for
man.
or if you see it, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Give him the ball.
We are
agree.
at the moment. We are very afraid.
We're playing,
to play.
yeah,
Scared.
very
They're
safe,
playing scared.
Very
They're playing
safe.
scared. Yeah.
They don't want to make. They don't want to be the one care factor.
Yes, cover ass to retain employment.
That's what they do. They do. So they don't want to make a mistake. So I'd rather not make a mistake and be safe and just kick it 20
That's
metres
it.
to you. Right?
Because I've done my job and you can have the responsibility here.
But
You take it.
You know, there's Joe right in the middle there, man. If I hit him, man, we're off.
But if I don't,
But if I don't,
my
see,
ass
but
is on the line.
the problem is when you think if I don't, you're going to make
That's
a
when you're
mistake.
gone. That's right.
You can't be thinking
That's
that.
right.
Like when
That's
you
why
go
it's more
for your golf
instinct.
swing, do you
I was
think,
going to say the exact same thing.
you don't be
You have good golf thoughts and good swing thoughts, you
100%.
usually nail your target.
100%. You don't
As soon
think
as-
I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to slice it. I don't
As
want to
soon
go.
as it
No,
comes
you're
into your
natural.
head, that's exactly what happens.
Don't think
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you're right.
Interesting.
Maddie
interesting.
Owies. What's interesting?
Just everything.
Yeah.
It's
Are
interesting.
you enjoying yourself?
I am enjoying
Yeah.
myself.
Are you?
I'm just
I am.
I'm taking everything
I like
in
it.
today. I'm just
It feels a
absorbing.
bit surreal.
Why?
This is my favourite.
Like all of us. Are like,
You don't know what that word. I don't think you haven't used that word correctly.
What?
Yeah, it does feel.
It does
yeah,
feel
surreal. That's
Surreal.
surreal.
yeah.
Like, fuck, we're here.
Yeah,
We're doing
it's not
this.
real.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's surreal.
It's,
Okay.
I don't understand how that's used wrong.
I'll back you. I'll back you. I have to.
No, it is a bit surreal.
6 out of 10.
I mean,
Who would have thought like years ago when Terry started all this?
They would be doing this,
I was sitting here
talking shit.
talking about Carlton.
Like we've got
14th on the ladder.
Like we've got
Nothing's changed.
It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
Fuck, that
Anyway,
fucks
Owies.
7. 7. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Miss 7.
7.
I think
You know
he
why?
works Hard.
Kicks important goals.
He does.
Or kicks us goals to keep us
Probably one of
competitive.
our best kicks. I
Seven
think.
is small.
The injury hurt us.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Pass
Yeah.
mark for me, 5.
5.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's our best small.
Yes.
Oh, by far.
By far.
Not just
because
our best
you know
small. He's
why?
probably our most. He's,
Because
Who's
product.
second?
No,
it's not
because
even.
product.
It's not even about best small. He's one of our most reliable forwards, let alone
Yeah.
smalls.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I froth? I'll tell you what I froth. When he kicks a fucking goal and he's doing this with the jumper. That's what I love that.
Getting the crowd involved.
That's how I know he
That's
cares.
what I'm
He's
about.
just
Love it.
G'd.
Yeah, he loves it.
Essendon
Need more
supporter.
of that.
How's that? I think he's an Essendon.
Yeah,
player.
no, he's Richmond.
Richmond. One of the
Yeah, I
other
went
Richmond.
to because my
But you wouldn't be able to tell, and
No.
that's the difference between some of these
because
players.
I went to the family day. You know, there's a family thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he was, yeah, he's sitting there, and and the kids are asking him a question. Who was your team growing up? Blah blah. He goes, yeah, Richmond. He goes, but now I go for Carlton.
Yeah, bleeds it.
Bang.
100%. That's what happens. That's what it
Lives
should be.
and
Pretty
breathes
simple
it.
stuff, isn't it?
It
Oh,
is.
shit.
It is. It
They
is.
need to do more of that, like
Oh.
stuff, like get the crowd G'd up and
100%.
Jump in with us. Just jump in after a goal.
Mate.
Sit
Yeah,
back,
everyone
let's
just
go.
like Franklin, like that. Just jump on.
I'd
Cool
say we
pick
don't
up.
do enough.
Opposite. They jump into us. They come into the
come
stadium.
into the crowd.
Start celebrating with us. Whatever.
Burn the whole stadium. Everything. Go nuts.
I reckon we should. I've always said
It's
we don't
better
do
than
enough.
Polaroid shots after a Gold Coast win.
Oh, don't.
I know.
Don't.
Did you see the comments on the Instagram?
All right, let's finish it off.
Off the-
Matty Cottrell.
6.
I gave him a
6.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Workhorse. 4.
You've been a bit harsh on a few.
That's
there.
all
A
right.
lot of
But I like it. It's
No,
good.
no, but
That's
it's-
good
it's
standard.
fair
No,
enough,
it's a
man.
good standard.
It's
I
fair
like
enough,
it. I
man.
like
Oh,
it.
he's
He was
come.
good against the Gold Coast.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
good
he's-
when he came back. What
So
his
few
first
decent
game back?
games.
He's
was
been
not-
injured too.
He has been
Yeah,
injured.
yeah,
4, but I'm expecting that to be higher,
Higher.
at the end of the year.
For sure.
yeah.
I'm expecting a lot of these ratings.
We
to be
actually got
higher
through
at
all
the
those
end of the year.
players.
I'm
That's
expecting our
unbelievable.
ladder position to be higher.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
You
went
know?
through all the play. All right, one more.
Oh,
Michael Voss.
3.
You can only judge on where we are.
Yeah.
3.
Is that?
Oh, what's your just give a number. We don't need an explanation. Just give a number. You go first because I'm scared. Go.
Oh, what do you mean?
Give a number. Rating out of 10.
Because he's 4.
Yeah, I'll give him 3.
I'll still give him a 5.
You reckon how can you pass, man?
I still give him a 5.
Cazzo.
You have to keep everyone. Everyone's got to be an account.
I still give him a 5.
Justify the 5.
I don't believe that he's the problem.
No, but we're not saying that either.
He's part of it, but he's not the first port of call as the problem, which is why I give him a 5. Ask me another coach, and I'll give you a rating. Throw a name.
Hamill.
5.
Backline.
Yeah.
Backline's held up. 1.
Yeah.
Clark.
1.
Yeah.
What are the 2 areas that we've faulted in all year?
Midfield
Cruiser.
and forward.
Midfield and forward. The backline's done their job. Voss oversees this. He's a people manager.
What did Brian Cook call him? He's a leader coach.
He's a leader coach, and you could say all those.
He's a cultural leader. That's what he
new
is.
buzzword now, everyone's saying.
What is it?
The new buzzword.
What is it?
Nourishment.
Oh, we've been saying that.
Nourishment.
You got me saying it, and someone's making stirred me about it. Nourishment.
But he is. He's a cultural leader, right? That's what he's tried to change the culture. Obviously, he's not a tactician. He's got tacticians under him, and there's 2 that have failed. I can't look at him and say that it's not a pass mark for him.
But he picked those.
It's
coaches.
only a pass, Joe. That's why I picked.
You know-
That's why I said 4, because at the end of the day, you got to look at everything, and we're 14th, bloke.
He's 18 months in. And he's still got a better record. This is the.
We're judging
this
it
is
off
the thing.
now, man.
Stop. This is the thing that fucks me. He's still got a better record than any other coach that have had almost the exact same playing group.
Teague,
So how
Teague had the same.
I know now he's got the same. I'm saying up until this point.
Doesn't that make it worse?
Come on, man. Like it's not. It can't be
I'm not saying
another
he's the
head. It
problem.
just can't be.
No, this isn't
I'm not
about.
saying he's the problem.
This isn't about sacking him or anything.
Yes, it is.
For some, it is.
You want him gone?
No,
No.
it doesn't. I don't.
It's not the answer.
I don't mind
It's
if
not
he
the
stays
answer.
You know
or
what?
go.
My opinion is the whole joint needs to be blown up.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
We've got the
Here,
dynamite.
give it here.
You got the
Number cut.
Dynamite. Yeah. Boom.
That's my rating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sticks of dynamite.
bang.
Throw it. Thank you.
It's not about. Just put it there. It's not about getting rid of him, keeping him. I don't think that's the issue. That's not the problem. It's much more deeper than that. Like you can get rid of him. Put another coach. Put whoever you want in. But the other things have to still be changed.
The board. Go. Give a rating.
What was the hiring process?
The rating.
Give a rating for the
0.
board. Exactly
How
right.
can you rate the board?
No.
How do you rate the board? What, I mean, based on what? The way the club's performing.
Yeah.
Are they not
You gotta
making-
look at-
Are they not decision makers at the end of the day
Yeah, no,
in
of
terms of
course
who
they
comes in
are.
and
Yeah,
out of
no,
those
of
doors,
course, 100%.
right? So if we're gonna judge the head coach, anyone, and we're judging them a 0 or a 1,
Well, they're the ones who picked
They're
him.
the ones that picked him.
It's the hiring process that
Yeah.
has to be questioned.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, how are we getting these guys in, right? And then you've also got to say, well, hang on. The reason they're saying, oh, we're not going to get rid of him is because, of course, they're going to say that. They're covering their backside.
No,
because
of
they're the
course.
ones-
They're the ones
they
that
hide
think-
him.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Not
I
even
back
that.
him in. Oh, yeah,
Nah,
of course
you know
you
what?
picked him.
Even better. They don't even have to cover their ass because when if we sack him, they can stay.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
exactly.
they went, no, it was an external process. We didn't even
Yeah,
do
we
it.
didn't even
They
pick
didn't
him.
want the accountability.
No,
There's
we
no
after him.
accountability at the top
Even
to even hire a head
Even though
coach.
we know the external process was done properly, they just didn't.
Come
Correct.
on, man.
They didn't listen.
They handballed it because
right.
they didn't want the response. They didn't want the accountability when it got to this 5, 1, and 8.
Fourth pick, fifth pick, you reckon?
Yeah.
The line?
I spoke about this
Oh,
last
he was
week.
he was 4 or 5th down the line easily. I keep saying, he is the Bradbury of the coaches.
So
He
why?
fell over the line.
but- coming after
Why did better coaches not want to come?
Well, that's the first thing. The first thing is, why didn't these coaches want to come? That's the big issue, right?
Yeah.
Because they put all their eggs in the basket of Clarkson.
And line.
Well, first Clarkson.
Yeah.
And then Lyon. And Lyon was different
Mine was because of the...
because of her.
Yeah.
All right. But Clarkson didn't want to come because all his mates have been there, and they told him don't go there, and he'd rather go to North
Correct.
Melbourne.
I kept
That's
saying
where we're
that.
at.
I said there's a
Brad
reason
Scott
why.
didn't want to come.
That's where we're at.
Right,
Yeah.
Lyon. And then what happened is
So you got Clarkson that goes to North. They're a basket case. You got Brad Scott that goes to the druggies. They've been a basket case for 10 years.
No, but they
both
saw-
of them knocked us back.
Yep.
We're worse.
But-
Culturally, we are worse.
But Joe, you're saying basket case. There's a reason why they picked these other clubs apart from us.
Because we're a basket case.
That's
We
right.
are, yeah, we are.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
you're
we're
saying
worse.
them.
No, I'm saying
No,
we're worse.
We're the
we
basket
are.
case.
We
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
shit.
I know.
So how can you judge?
They don't
How can
wanna
we?
come there.
How can we even judge?
Us,
How can we even judge another head coach at this point? I'd say NA. You can't.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not about getting rid of Voss, keeping Voss. That's not the issue. I don't know if he's a good coach. We don't know. He was terrible at Brisbane. He was terrible.
Yeah, he had an average coaching record by the end. Yes.
Right? So, and here he's been average. Do we know if he's going to be good? I don't know if he's going to be good. But the problem is you keep him, you don't keep him. We need to fix the other problems. Or else you can put Jesus Christ and Muhammad, both of them there, and we're not going to win a game.
That's true, 100%.
Because you've got the same problem. And I keep saying this, we've said this, we've changed coach, we've changed assistants, we've changed players. Right? What haven't we changed?
Admin, board.
And we're in the same boat.
They
So
have
what
changed the board.
They did.
They changed at the end of 2020.
When we did the
They tweaked
external
it.
Like
review.
5 changes.
tweaked
to
That's
the
right,
board.
we did change that.
The 5 changes to the board, but changes.
You're saying we changed the
change
playing
does-
group. We didn't change. We haven't changed the
Well,
playing
change-
group.
slowly over the period.
Change doesn't guarantee you success.
But wait a second, we haven't changed because Luke Sayers was on the board. All they've
That's
done
right.
is they moved him
Oh,
up,
yeah, that, yeah.
right? All you got that Kingsley, whatever her name is,
Brad
they
Lloyd.
made her vice
Hold on, Brad
president.
Lloyd's still there.
Only 2 people got changed,
It's the same.
and then on top of
Personnel.
that, you've got the Mathesons and all that,
So
right?
yeah.
It's the same breeding ground.
Yeah, it's that
the
same mateships going in
Do you know what
there.
it is? It's like this. I use this example. It's like I always say the Hyundai A-League can't go anywhere.
No.
Because you know why?
Impossible to grow that.
Because
league.
you know why? You got one player. I'll use him as an example. This guy called Jack Clisby.
Yeah.
He's been to every single A-League club. You're just recycling the same shit between
Yeah.
every club.
That's right.
And that's what happens internally within Carlton.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a fair.
Yeah.
No, it is. That's what happens. That's the A-League cannot grow because they don't
You've got the
get.
same players.
Look at
going-
the MLS to the A-League.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at why.
Yeah.
Now you got a salary cap on that because all that happens. The standard doesn't improve because the same type of player goes from Wellington to Victory to here to there. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Andrew Naboo.
Fair point.
It's. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
We're a tip. A recycling
Well,
tip.
you know what I think we are.
Yeah.
Go, mate.
Man.
What do you have to ask, mate? Just don't ask.
Oh,
have to
what's your
ask.
manners, bloke?
It's not primary school, mate. You don't have to ask there.
I'm like his dad.
It's good to be polite, yeah.
I'm like his
that's-
dad.
You'll remember that. You'll go. He was a good guy. He was very well mannered
He asked
when he
at
came.
8 o'clock to
Yeah,
rap.
you will. You'll say that. What a. You know,
What a gentleman he was.
A humble
He was
young
raised
man.
by
I told
good
you what the
people.
place is like.
He was raised by good people.
I reckon you were.
I told you what the place is like. It's like
What?
Chernobyl. Everything that walks in there is doomed.
It is.
Telling you,
They
mate.
walk out a different person. They walk out a different person.
Everything,
we ruin people. It doesn't matter who walks in there.
Everything at the moment that walks into the Carlton
We
Football
ruin
Club is
people.
doomed.
It is.
Chernobyl. I'm telling you. That's a good series on Netflix, by the way.
It is.
My fear with the club at the moment is... Where you going, mate?
No,
You right?
I'm gonna get this.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. No, all good. My fear with the club at the moment is that I can't see us winning a flag for the next decade. I can't.
Sad.
Where are we
Not
going?
the way it's going.
Where are we going to come from? Where? You got players. You got players. A core group of players, right, and a foundation who have known nothing but losing and not a high standard.
Charlie
right?
Curno's got a 29% win record in
Yeah,
his
terrible,
career.
terrible. And then you've got other blokes out there as well who they're not good enough.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
and I fear for these, and that's why it's no shock that these young draftees and these blokes who are coming from other clubs are performing at a more consistent rate than others because they haven't been there. That's why. They haven't been mentally afflicted by what's going on. So, you know, and it's tough for the whole club, and I include supporters in that as well. How hard has it been getting up for it all this year? That kills me.
It's
I've been saying
hard.
that I don't really enjoy the footy anymore.
Mate, it is a chore.
You
It's not
can't-
even a chore. I don't mind doing chores at home.
If you're a Carlton supporter saying you're enjoying footy right now, you're lying to
Mate, it's
yourself.
agony, man.
You're
It's
lying.
actually agony.
I've been enjoying watching other teams.
Yeah. Mate, it's meant. Honestly, it's
It's
taxing,
sad.
mate.
It's sad.
Taxing on the soul.
It is.
I watched Bulldogs 2 weeks ago and I went,
Bulldogs
fucking
someone.
hell. Did I watch
watched
Bulldogs Melbourne?
someone.
Maybe Bulldogs Melbourne something, I don't know.
Whatever it was.
Does it matter?
No, it's just
No.
highlighting how it
was a good game.
we've been.
It was a great game.
How unattractive we are. At
Bulldogs
the moment.
Port
Yeah, it was a good
was the game I watched.
That was a good
and
game.
I went, fuck me.
Anyway. Whatever.
I don't know anymore. Anything else to say about this?
Chernobyl.
Yeah, he wants to nuke it. All
Tell
right.
me, mate, it has to be.
Listen,
be.
we've got 9 weeks. At the end of these 9 weeks, we're going to know. Although you're going to fill up, the people at home can't see this, but Rocco's got a board with wins and losses here that we've been
There's
looking
a
at.
lot of hours.
Either this next 9 weeks, you're going to fill it with a few more W's, or it's going to be filled with a lot more of those L's, and by the end of the season, we're going to know.
Oh, it's going to be
That's it.
like if there's a lot more hours. I'm telling you, mate. There won't be the coach. There won't be a board there.
No.
It'll be a disaster. It'll be a disaster for us. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. All right, listen.
Nations at half time. All good.
We'll move on a little bit.
Yeah, people keep their standards low, that's fine. And we'll keep
And this
being
is
in
the
this
problem.
shit.
This is the problem.
That's fine.
It's a standard by everybody, starting from the top to the bottom, and it filters down from the top. It has to be a look. When we were great, right? We had those leaders at the top. You had John Elliott. He set the standard. He wouldn't even go into the rooms when we lost.
He didn't cop it
No.
from anyone.
And then you had like people like great captains. You had Sticks. Sticks demanded the best. Like even you speak to Ange now, he says when he sees Sticks, it's still yes sir.
Yeah. That's
You know what I
huge.
mean? It's that thing, and then you had the leaders all go down. Now, if you've got a merda up the top, like I've always said this about work. You know, at work, like, all right, you don't do anything, but you know, at work, when you work for a company or
I
something,
like
right?
that he looked at me and goes, yeah, but you'll understand.
Yeah.
That's the first time that's happened between us. It's good.
Nah, you know, you're at work. If you can get away with something, you'll get away with it.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what's happening there. They're getting away with just this mediocre performance because there's no one setting that standard.
Yeah,
for
but
it.
there's been no accountability on the players. Where has there been accountability? Where?
yeah, from the top.
Well, no,
That's right, there has been no accountability.
When's the last time we've dropped a big name? I'm talking like, wow.
Like Cripps or Wiedering
Just
or
like,
Wild.
whoa.
They don't do it.
Yeah.
They don't do it.
Port Adelaide
And
dropped
this is where the
Tom Jones.
standard has to be set from the top.
Wiedering
come in
got
the
dropped.
side now.
Wiedering got dropped by Bolton. That's the only last.
Oh,
Only time
and
we
the
played for
outcry. I
Frankston.
remember the outcry at that point.
And
You
he
can't
dominated.
And that's the
He
problem
went
too.
back to
If
the
we do
reserves.
something like that, there'll be
He
an
went back to
outcry.
the reserves. He dominated and came back in.
And there's nothing
when-
wrong with that.
No
There's
way.
nothing wrong with being dropped.
agree.
You know what I mean? But we don't set that standard. We don't set it from the top. Like even like, man, I keep harping on about the board and that because that's where I see my issues and that. But even the way Luke Sayers become president was all wrong.
Yeah.
Was all wrong.
And he knew he only had 2 years left.
Well, he had the 3 years, and the problem was when he got or when they put him in because his mate put him in, right? He started with a lie. He tried to fool the membership by taking away our rights. That's what he tried to do. Who does that?
Yeah.
To a club that you love, who does that? Why I would have stood up. If I was president, I'd stand up and I'd go, I want to be elected. I want to be elected, but he didn't. He hid behind it. And the only reason he stopped was because of Vince kept bloody hassling him and affected that there was no changes. And again, I said this last time, you have to thank Vince because if you do want a board spill now, and if you do want to set up a thing, it's 100, you've got to get 100 signatures.
Yeah.
Right? He wanted to change it to 5%, which you would have needed fucking nearly 5,000 signatures
Yeah, exactly.
now to make a
Impossible.
thing.
That's right.
Impossible.
You
See, he
can't.
started with a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the whole thing. They start with that. And then like that Kingsley, whatever, what's her name?
Kinnesley.
She, the worst AFLW program ever she's been involved in. And then what do? Make a vice president.
Yeah, that's right.
What does that say?
There's no accountability there.
Thank
No,
you.
zero.
So then it all goes down. It all goes down.
Filters
to the
through.
next
Of
one.
course.
We've seen it for, listen, we've
And
seen
now
it.
the players are doing it
We've
too.
not just now, they've been doing it for 8
Yeah, I
years.
know.
That's right.
They
It's
were
not-
told that at the start of 2016,
Correct.
all the way through for 4 years under Bolton, the message was it's not about wins and losses. What the fuck is it about?
It's not
then?
about
what are we
this year.
doing?
It's about the whole 8
What are we doing?
years.
Yes.
And these players, this core group of players were brought up through that. They were told, doesn't matter if you win or lose, it gives a shit. You're developing.
Essendon last year, they got a spray 3/4 time. They come out and said, or someone come out and said, we don't respond to that type of
Well, I wasn't said that they don't respond, but it was. You could see that they didn't respond. They didn't respond to a spray, and since then he hasn't sprayed him. Voss hasn't sprayed him.
Yeah.
Since that game.
Yeah, that's
And the press conferences have become a little bit more protective. It's become a little bit more.
It's hard to turn it
You can't.
across.
the other way.
Anyway, we could talk about this.
I know, you can go on forever and ever and ever. And then you do your show and you talk about the same shit. But at the end of the day, that's what
It's
to
madness.
talk about.
It's
Yeah,
madness.
do it.
It is. It's mad.
It's genuinely mad. It's genuine madness. Anyway.
All right, let's get a move on.
I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery. I will fight, never wary. I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery. I will fight, never wary. I wanna be legendary. I wanna be legendary.
And here we have him. Des English. How are you, mate?
Very good. Rockhard.
Desi.
Vince, how are you? Nice.
It's great to see you again. Thank you for inviting us into your lovely home.
No, it's fine, but I don't normally sit around wearing the scarf. This is purely for the microphone.
You're looking
Don't
good.
worry, you're looking great.
You look good in blue.
I'll tell you what, you're looking real good. It's some 36, nearly 37 years since you retired. Did you remember? Did you realise that? Time goes quickly, doesn't it?
I realised my last game was the 86 grand final.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we got cleaned up by Hawthorn.
Yeah.
The only good thing about that day is I played my last game. I think Bruce
Bristol,
Dill played his last
yes.
game, and Mark McClure played his last game.
Yes.
And they were two good mates of yours, weren't they?
Quite happy to go out in that company. So, yeah. Although at the time I didn't realise it would be my last
No,
game.
you
but-
didn't realise it would be your last game there. So.
It was a premature ending. I mean, you probably had at least a good 2 or 3 more years left in you.
I can recall. I think I had one more left in me. I was
Did
going
you?
to go around once more.
Well, you would have played in the premiership team the year
Oh,
after. If you
I
had
don't
kept
know,
going.
but maybe. Well,
I reckon you would have got a gig in our last.
so
Another pre-season. Did you think you were at the crossroads again because of that sort of thing? Or
Yeah,
did you think,
and
no,
that's-
I'm going to knuckle
no.
down and get back?
well, then we got a new coach,
Of course.
Parko, and
Yep.
he just was so infectious and vibrant, and
Enthusiastic.
all the pre-season training we did, he did it with us. I thought, well, this bloke's.
did he?
Yeah, all the running we did, he ran with us.
How good's that?
Wow.
I wasn't aware of that.
So
That's something we've learnt today.
I didn't know that. That's
So
mate.
Parker actually did the pre-season with all the players.
yeah,
He was pretty fit though.
Yeah.
Like in those days.
Well,
like
you know,
he's
he
still
was
looking-
nearly 40 then. He was about 38 when he came to the club.
but to see him do that, and that made me, well, then I knew I had to knuckle down. And this bloke, it's like starting with a clean slate. I'm
Yeah.
like, look, the biggest thrill I got, I must have done something
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And Bruce Dill ran past, tapped me on the bum and said, well done. I'm going off to have a shower now.
That is fantastic.
Yeah,
Well,
doesn't get much
to
better
even,
than
to
that.
even get him to tap you on the bum, let alone
that's
telling
right.
you well
No,
done.
he just said, well done.
He actually spoke to you. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's great getting old.
Isn't it? Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't have expected to have encountered that at such a
No,
young age.
no,
I mean,
it's-
you were only, 30 years of age?
31, yeah.
Or 31, was it?
And yeah, so it just happens.
Yeah.
Hardest,
Can I ask you
hardest
how you
time.
found out? Like, did you feel sick? Did you fall over? Did you?
I just felt lethargic there
Right.
for a while, and I
Yeah.
started to lose balance.
Yeah.
And they sent me off for these tests, and I said to the club doctor, "Look, I've got these little peanuts growing on me stomach here."
Oh, really?
And he goes, "Oh, it's just fatty tissue because you're not training." I said, "Oh, I don't think it's fatty tissue." And I kept at him, and he said, "Look, I'll send you down to this bloke and do a biopsy."
Isn't it funny how they just fob you off like it's
Yeah,
nothing?
and then found out the bloke, he actually cut it open there. He goes, "Oh, it could be something there."
You don't want to be hearing that. Yeah.
So yeah, then we found out the news, and I was devastated. But
Yeah.
yeah.
once you've got it, you just got to
All you can do is take the treatment.
take the treatment and
hope for the best.
Oh god, the treatment was shocking.
Mm.
But anyway, it's all good because I'm here to tell the tale.
Absolutely. And
Before the
did you?
game and
Oh, you were there.
And
Okay.
Sticks came up and said to me, "We'll win this for you." And I said, "Don't worry about winning it for me. Just win it for yourself.
Yeah.
I'll be just
Yeah,
happy."
yeah.
And look, it's nice that they thought that way, but I was just as happy that they won it just for themselves.
Of course, but it shows the closeness of the group.
Yeah.
Shows the closeness
No,
because even
And the
Monster,
respect.
yeah,
And the respect.
yeah, because everyone like we've interviewed from that 87
Yep.
mentions the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
Mentions.
So I wasn't privy to their meetings. Maybe they did, but for their sakes,
Yeah,
like the Mick Kennedys and
Yeah.
Warren McKenzie's,
of course.
Unsung hero.
unsung hero,
Yeah.
and Shane Robertson.
Yep.
Yes.
They're now
Ian
premiership
Aiken.
players. Ian Aiken, they're premiership players, and
Yeah.
as someone said, the great man, once you become a premiership player, they can't take that away from
That's
you.
right.
Very, very
That's
true.
right. All right, let's do this. I was going to do a Rocco's rant, but I don't really need to do it.
You just had one.
Yeah, that was decent.
That was decent.
I actually had a
Go
different
again.
Rocco's rant. No. I actually had a bit of a motivational kind of
Oh,
thing.
go. Let's go. Let's hear it. Bit of positivity.
All right, let's do it.
Can't not have Rocco's rant.
All right, we'll do Rocco's rant. Where the fuck is it? What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, we can.
I can't see shit.
3, 2, 1, Rocco. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Rocco's rant.
Here we go.
Proudly brought to you by
Top Dog Liquor.
Top Dog Liquor.
Or, as we dubbed it last week, Rocco's Revolution.
Yes.
He's changed.
All right.
He's a changed man, mate.
All right.
He's getting all philosophical on us.
All right.
Look,
All right, listen, fellas. An opportunity. Hey, be serious here. An opportunity has fallen at our feet
okay.
as a club.
Right. Yes.
You got to make a decision now,
Okay.
right? Do you take it or do you walk away?
Are you asking her?
You're asking Josh to.
I'm addressing everyone. Opportunity starts with a no, doesn't it?
Yes.
Own the moment.
Yeah, very good. I
Well
like
done.
where this is going.
Own the moment.
I like where this is
Yeah.
going.
When that moment comes, you have to take it because you don't know when that moment's going to come back, do you? P.
Just two.
I know there's two, but we're going to go for the first one. The first one is prepare.
Yep.
Be prepared.
Yep.
You don't know what's about to happen out there, people.
Yep.
Do you?
No.
So be prepared for anything. Pressure.
That's the second P.
Yeah. We know.
It's going to be pressure, mate. There's going to be pressure from the outside. There's going to be pressure from the inside. But you've got to take that pressure because you know you can't make diamonds without pressure.
Embrace it. Oh, sorry. You got me up and
Embrace
about. You got me up and about.
You also can't reach the Titanic without pressure.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you don't want the pressure.
Going right along.
What's the next one?
Oh.
I've got it now. You got to be obsessive.
Yep.
Obsessive.
I like that.
Because if you really want something, it's all you got to be thinking about.
Yep.
Then you got to be ruthless, guys.
Yeah, bang.
You've got to be ruthless, fellas. If you want to reach the top of the mountain, you can't let anyone get in the middle of it.
Ruthless.
You've also got to be tough. Tough!
T.
Yes!
T. Tough.
One of my favourite words.
Got to be tough with the ball.
Yep.
Tough with the opponent. Tough with your teammates. But most of all, you got to be tough on yourself.
Yep. I like that.
I'll play for you one day. I will. Yeah.
You got to be... What is this word? You got to be
Uncompromising. Very good.
Yes, Rocco.
You got to see the way I wrote it here. Uncompromising. You've got to be uncompromising, don't you?
Yep.
Yep.
You can't let anyone tell you.
Yep.
Standards.
Uncompromising in your
You
standards.
can't tell anyone tell you what you want
Yeah.
and what you want to aim for. You've also got to be non-negotiable.
Yep.
You got to be non-negotiable.
Yep.
Winning is non-negotiable.
Bang.
Second is not an option.
I.
Got to inspire me, fella. But
Inspire.
not only inspire me, you got to inspire your mates. If there's a moment where you got to take it, take it. Don't wait for someone else to do it. T. Time.
Time.
It's your time now.
It's time.
Oh, that's
It's time. That's good.
The last
Mate.
one's going to be interesting.
Time. Time doesn't stand still. And if it's not now, when?
yeah.
Why?
Why? Why? Stop asking questions.
Yeah.
Don't think, do.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Do it for the jumper.
Yeah.
Do it for your mates. Do it for the fans. But most of all, do it for yourself, fellas. Come on. Now let's get out there and play some football.
That's very good. Very good.
And now,
Very
That was actually, yeah, that's it.
What do they call that?
You levitated.
but you made
You
me
levitated.
laugh, so I couldn't really take it
You
as
get
serious.
words out of the word. And you, what do they call that?
What is that called?
Acrostic, it's acrostic poem.
Acrostic.
Acrostic.
Oh my God.
Acrostic poem.
That's good.
Oh, you
Al Pacino had a bit of that.
A little bit of Al.
Any given Sunday speech.
There was a bit of.
You got a claw for
got a claw every inch.
Then that guy with the things on his face.
You reckon they do any of that? No, it's gone.
Yeah, nah. That
I don't
doesn't.
know. I think there's a time and moment for it. No one, it's just never recorded.
That's true.
Anyway, next week.
We'll never know.
That should be done before the bloody game. Next week, Hawthorn, Carlton, MCG, 2nd of July, 10. Are we all going to be there? 1,
Yeah.
10 p.m.
I'm going to try to be there.
We'll be back.
We'll be
I don't have
there.
work, but I'm going to try to be there.
We said we were going to bin it, but we're not. No, we can't.
All right, let's move this
I missed it last week.
quickly. Just give us a tip.
Predictions? What have you two?
One?
You go.
Why me?
Because you're next to me.
Yeah, well, you're the
Yeah,
guest.
okay. Fuck. Carlton by 15.
Nice.
I'll say 24. It's 4-goal win.
Calm by 6 goals after that speech, mate. They're going to be pumped, fellas.
Baggers by 17.
There you go. So we all think we're going to win. Fuck, we jump on.
Oh, no.
Sick.
Granted, the opposition is
people.
just a rung below us on the
Yeah.
ladder. Just.
Just.
A
Yeah.
game and a half
It's
behind.
15th versus 16th.
Yep. What
I'm
a
just
blockbuster.
hoping that they bring that formula. Like, I think, let's hope there's a little change in their mindset.
Would
And-
you have preferred for this buy not to have been there?
Doesn't make
It shouldn't matter. It
No,
shouldn't
I'm
matter.
just saying.
I don't know.
matter.
I think I like it. It just gave them a win.
They're
and then-
reconsidering the buy round and the way it's been structured this season for
Yeah?
next season, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to give Carlton
Bring the
5.
split
They might
round.
give us
Bring
3.
the
Yeah, I know.
round, though.
Yeah,
Split
too
round.
long. Yeah.
Split round was perfect.
But there's 9 teams. There'd be 9 teams if you do it that way.
Nah, just do 10 and 8.
10 and 8 or 10 and 8.
Makes
yeah.
it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's just the split rounds. That's surely.
All right, we're going to do this, right?
Let's go.
Let's go, mate. We're going to do this. I got something special for you guys.
Here we go.
Take off this. What's this virus? Jamming up your ass. What we got there? All right, let's go. Let's get ready. We have got.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, the mid-year quiz.
All right.
You got a quiz for us.
Have you got the answers down here? Because I can see.
No. It's somewhere else. All right, look at him. Cheater. But at least you
What's the
told
prize?
us. The prize
Joe, you're
is
good at this stuff.
the winner. Now, what I've done is, how closely did you watch this year?
All right.
Yeah.
So we got round 1 to round
Is
14.
this AFL or Carlton?
Cut.
All right.
All right. Well, we've been to every game.
Oh, no,
But
no.
whether I recall
All
is
right.
a different story.
So what we're going to do is your buzzers are, of course,
Yes.
your name, pretty simple, and we're going to have 1 point.
Do you know your name?
We're going to have 1 point, but if you answer it wrong, you're going to get a minus because, or else you're just going to be jumping.
Okay,
in
yeah,
real quick.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
I'm going to get.
Should there be? If everyone gets it wrong, should there then be a closest? I don't know.
No, it's wrong.
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 Yeah.
Standards.
No, you can.
Accountability and
I
standards.
might decide.
No
See how I
closest to the
feel.
pin unless it's... yeah.
All right, round 1.
Let's test your buzzers. Joe, test yours.
Joe.
Dan.
All.
And don't do that. You got to bloody give your name. Just don't hit. All right, let's go. First, round 1.
Yep.
V Richmond. What was the exact score?
Joe.
I know this.
8-10, 8-10. 58 each.
Yeah!
Very well
This is
played.
his bread and butter.
I knew that
Fucking
inside out because...
Did ya?
I couldn't remember if it was 8-10 or if it was...
10.
That's pretty good,
Well
man.
Yeah.
All right,
I
round-
knew that because I knew the outcome of the game before.
Round 2.
Did you?
Geelong.
I tipped the jaw, remember?
Oh,
You did too.
Oh, yeah.
You did too.
That's what I thought.
At 51.
You'll get
Did you
it.
back it? Oh,
you?
it's unbelievable.
I know.
That's
But you didn't get the score.
$34.
No,
not
but
the
he got the
correct
draw.
score.
No, you got the draw,
but
though.
you weren't far off the score either.
Wasn't I? Okay.
You were like in the 60s
Yeah, I
or
think
something.
he said 62 or
Can't
63
remember
or
the
something.
score I had, but-
All right, round 2, Geelong.
Yep.
Who had the highest amount of possessions for
Dan.
Carlton?
Doc.
No.
Oh.
Minus.
Minus.
I thought it was
Carlton.
Doc.
Highest amount of possessions.
Yeah, everyone's still in.
I genuinely, I was
I've got a
genuinely
name
confident
in
that.
mind, but I reckon I'm wrong.
It's up to you.
Fuck.
You take it or you don't.
No, I'm not touching this one.
Did you guys think that? No. Straight no?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was never Doc.
Is anyone?
Highest amount of possessions for Carlton.
Too long.
I know, what's going on? We haven't got like all day here.
Too long,
I don't want to lose a point.
I'm gonna.
Are you going to go in or you're not?
But do we lose? We lose a point if we get it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing.
He's very competitive. Like he's got a strategy. He's got a strategy.
I'm already 2 points ahead of him.
I genuinely thought it was Doc.
I'm going to buzz you out. Paul.
Nick Newman.
No.
Who was it?
Adam Saab with 29.
Oh, really?
I was gonna say Ed Kerr.
I thought it was
I had a feeling. He had 20
So
something.
1 minus 1 minus 1.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Against round 3 against GWS.
Yes.
Who kicked the
Yes.
last?
Paul.
Joe.
Jesse Motlop.
You didn't let me finish.
Oh.
So it's actually wrong.
Damn it.
Go.
I know what it was. I know who it was. Silly me.
So we're going to continue on with the question. So you already got -2 now.
Who kicked the last goal of the game?
Who kicked the last 2 goals for Carlton?
Yeah,
that's
Joe.
exactly who it was.
Charlie Kerr.
Yep.
And
The second last
Yeah, that's what that
was
was.
the second last was Motlop off that free
You're
kick,
right,
was it
you're
not?
correct, yeah.
Well done, Joe.
Let Paul finish. Let him finish the question.
yeah. He's upset. He's
I got
upset.
half of it
I
right.
know, he
You
helped
did
me.
get half, but you can't. That's not. It's not good, mate. All right, let's go. Number 4, North Melbourne. How many goals and points did Curnow and McKay kick?
Okay, I don't even know.
I don't want
I'm gonna give you a-
And behind.
Goals and behinds.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Because
Goals.
it's a bit hard. We'll just make it goals. I did make it a bit.
Oh.
It was a
I don't
high
want to
amount.
lose points.
I know it was a high.
Oh, it was a high amount.
I can afford to. Joe. Harry kicked 4.
Yes.
Charlie kicked. It's either 5 or 6. I say they kicked 9 between. I think Charlie kicked 5.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
They kicked 10.
Yes.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, you were going to answer?
Yes. I promise to God.
You know
Give me
what?
one.
I'm going to believe him.
Yeah, I promise.
Because you
He
said
deserves
9,
it.
I reckon he would
I
have
would,
said
yeah.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, you go back to 0.
Me?
No, him.
Oh, I'm on 1.
You're on 1, you're on -2. All right, this
-2.
is good.
Oh yeah, because I got the mob.
Yeah.
I didn't really
All right, number 5 was against. Who was number 5 against? Adelaide. Fuck, I was
Oh,
there.
what a game.
What was the goal tally at quarter time? Just goals
For who?
for both.
But combined.
Yeah, what was the score?
Joe. Scoreline or goals?
Just goals.
8 goals.
2?
It was combined. 7 goals to 1.
No.
No.
Oh, you are kidding me.
No.
I know I'm close there.
You were close.
Combined score. Dan.
Yeah.
9 goals 2.
No.
What?
Paul.
I reckon you're going to know.
I know Adelaide kicked 8-3. I know
Yes.
they kicked 8-3-51. And we kicked for that quarter. We were 2 goals.
Yes.
8.
8 to 2.
Durban kicked our first goal.
8 goals to 2.
Yeah. 8-3-51
Very
to
good.
We're
8-3.
close.
They're very close.
8-3-51 to 2-1-13?
Yes.
It's not like we're getting it far off.
That's actually very.
Yeah, your
impressive.
knowledge. That's how do you do that? It's like
That's
Rain
silly
Man.
knowledge.
Number 6
So shit like
against
that's weird. Yeah.
St Kilda.
That's very weird.
All right. With 147 possessions, right? Who were the top 4 possession getters for Carlton?
In that game?
In that game?
They were top 4, and they all scored in the high 30s.
Yeah, Joe. Doc?
No.
Oh!
See you later.
Wow!
All right. All right. Dan.
Yeah.
He's giving me. Oh, I know who it was now.
Chez?
You won't
Chez
get this.
is
If you
one.
get this,
I will get this.
if you get this, you've got a good memory.
Okay.
Newey?
No.
Nah, but there's a player like that in there.
But yeah,
Nah,
you
but
understand
you're-
my thought
but you're out.
process.
You want to have a shot?
Got to get all 4.
Well, you got 1 there. Fuck. It's up to you.
Nah, I'm going to keep my powder dry on that one. I've got no
Oh, you're shitting yourself.
I've already lost the
I've got
point.
no idea.
Walsh on 38, Chair on 39, Akers on 36, and Cribbs on 34.
I would never have guessed Acres.
Oh, I know
Akers.
Newey had a game where he got monster touches.
Nah,
wasn't
the
Akers.
I was
never-
thinking Akers when I
would never
said
have
Doc.
guessed Acres. I
knew
remember
it
that.
was
I
one-
remember
I
he
knew
got height
something like
disposals, but
He had 36, yeah?
Who's that?
Acres.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, in round 7, West Coast, biggest score of the year. What was Carlton's final score?
Joe.
Joe,
152.
Yes.
well played.
he knows that.
Yeah.
That's.
Very well
I
played.
can't compete with that.
You're back to 0.
Not numbers and that.
-1, -2, 0.
I needed that.
-1, -2, 0. Fuck,
All
it's
right,
tight.
Brisbane Lions, round 8.
Yep.
After being goalless in the 3rd, how many goals did we kick in the 4th?
Oh, we made a bit of a run.
Joe, 4. Oh, we
We
kicked
made
a
a bit
few.
right.
We kicked a few. It's either 5 or 3.
No, Dan. I want to guess.
It's
5.
Yes!
all -1, yeah?
We're all even now. Oh, you want to say? You want to throw? No, because the whole time he's showing little
I literally
comments.
gave him. I gave him
He's
the
showing little
answer.
comments.
I gave him the answer.
Yeah, good one, mate. Like that, good one, mate.
He's chirping up.
Nah, chirps. Then he wants to chirp and be like that.
gave
Come
him
on,
the-
let's play games. Mr. Trivia every Wednesday. I do trivia every
Gotta
Wednesday.
go down to the Olympics.
You better talk about geography. Get out. Wants geography.
Round 9, Western Bulldogs.
We're concentrating on the question.
Just the trivia every Wednesday.
Which current player ran the most kilometres in that game?
Which game?
West Coast round.
Bulldogs.
Western Bulldogs round 9.
Paul.
Who?
Ollie Hollins.
No.
Joe. Joe. Sam Walsh.
Yes.
If it wasn't, I was happy you said Holland.
Were you going to say Hollands?
Yeah.
What are we? What's the score?
Yeah, see?
Let's play.
Be chirpy.
-1.
No, 0.
-1, -0.
Are you -1?
Yeah.
You're -2. You got it
I thought
wrong.
it was -2.
You got one.
He's -2. He's got one
Nah,
right.
you
now.
got one right.
No, he got one. He did get one.
Yeah, you got something right. Yeah, you
No,
got
but
one
just
right.
now
trust
he
me.
was
Now I
all
just got, I was on
-1.
-1 before.
Yeah.
And
And
now
I
you
got that
lost
one
one.
wrong. Because I got Hollands wrong.
So we
Oh,
started.
yeah. No, you're -2. Sorry.
Arbitro venduto.
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
Lucky he's
you know
on the
what
ball.
that means?
I missed that. All right, number 10, v Collingwood. What was the final margin?
Oh, man, I couldn't tell you.
I went
Against Collingwood.
blank at one point.
Paul.
I went.
Paul.
What is it?
One or the other. 29 points.
No.
It's one off. I know it's one off.
No, I reckon.
No, it's not.
I
It's in
reckon.
the-
I reckon.
It's in the 30s.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
not in the
reckon you're
30s.
right. Isn't
It's
it?
not in the 30s. You're
Did you
lying
wanna have a
thinking
go
about
or no?
I'm not having a go at this because it could be
You
one
wanna
of
go?
two numbers. Your call. Pass.
No, pass. But if it's 31, I want to get a point.
I reckon it's 27.
It's 29. 28.
Oh, well done. Fuck.
You said 29, didn't you?
That's very good.
Yeah. All right, number 11. Fuck, I went to this game too. Sydney.
Yeah,
We were there.
What a game.
Oh, yeah, we were too. All right. How many goals and points? Right.
In the first quarter.
No.
Let him
Did
finish.
Harry and Charlie kick?
Remember, it was like terrible.
Yeah, it was bad. I think Charlie kicked 2 goals, 4.
Paul.
Go for it.
0 goals.
1-7.
Yeah, he's nailed it.
No.
Oh!
Nah.
It's 1-8, I reckon. I don't know.
You want to take a chance?
1-7. 1 goal 7.
I'm pretty sure Harry kicked 0 goals, 3. He did. I know. It's just what Charlie did.
Yeah, what did Charlie do?
What did you say?
Harry's number.
He said
I know.
1-7. 1 goal 7. Are you going to go for it?
Yeah, 2 goals, 6.
No.
I'll have a crack then. I think Charlie kicked 2. I reckon it's 2 goals 7.
No.
What was it?
It's 1-8.
1 goal 6.
Oh, fuck.
They kick 3 points and 1
About
point.
800 out on the full.
Come on.
Yeah.
Was it really?
That's right, it was 2.
What are the scores update? Yeah.
Me and Joe are even.
Nah. -2, -1, -4.
How many more rounds?
Well, we're up to round 12.
1-6.
3.
Yeah, I told you.
3.
What did I say?
1-7.
He's been one off twice.
That kills you, eh?
Round 12, Melbourne. How many marks did Kemp have?
Paul. 10.
Yes!
I was going to say 12. That was my first guess.
10 or 11, I was going to say.
All right, we got 2 more. Rep 13
The
against
last one's worth
Essendon.
10.
Yeah, the last one's worth 10.
It's going to be worth double
Last one.
points, surely.
Yeah. Round 13, Essendon. How many goals did Essendon kick in the third quarter?
Paul. 7.
Yes.
I remember they kicked 6 straight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Far out. If you get this, it's
wins.
it's a draw with Jones.
Is this double points or what are we doing here?
No. This is the last
This is the
one,
last.
and then I've got a
You've got
bonus.
he's
Yeah.
got
Oh,
a
little fizzer.
curveball.
14. The Suns. Come on. How many goals did we kick after quarter time?
Joe.
After quarter time.
I didn't
know
think
exactly
you were
what
going to
it
say
is.
after quarter time.
Do ya?
What do we finish on? 100 and...
I know.
We finished on 120 points.
I know.
We had 1 goal
Go with
to
that.
quarter time. We kicked 12 unanswered. And then it was... I'm trying to do the math here.
Mathematical.
12 unanswered. 16. That's
No.
fucking close though. That's so close.
Goals after quarter time.
Yeah.
Now, you're all a -2. If you get this right, you win. But if you lose, then you lose, and then it's between them two. So it's up to you if you want to make it a freeway on the last one.
Oh, I must have been so fucking close just then.
I think I know. I don't want to guess that because I don't want to be on my own.
I'm going to say...
You're going to answer this.
Yes, Paul.
All right.
17.
Yes.
Yes. Fuck. We got a bonus question? Let's go.
Yeah, there is.
He's in front.
-1,
You're in front.
-2. Say,
Am I?
Are you in front?
yeah, you are.
Oh,
He's
you made
come
it.
from the clouds. Look at him.
This one's the last one. This is a who am I worth 3 points. All right, starts off like this. Date of birth,
Yes.
7th of October, 99. Junior football was for Norwood. Played for the Eastern Rangers. Plays for Carlton, mind you.
How old is he? 24. Is he?
Yeah.
Drafted in 2017.
Paul. Adam Chera.
Yeah!
That's a big comeback. That's huge.
That's right.
That is
The
monster.
next one was pick 5.
Yeah, it's monster.
All
Oh,
starter.
that would have given it away.
Played 108 games. Traded to Carlton in 2022.
Very good.
The October birthday
Has
was
an
the
Italian
one that
name.
was like... Because it came up somewhere during the week. I don't know where.
Okay.
Someone said his birthday's in October.
That's very good. You
Well
did enjoy
done.
that?
And then
good.
East-
That was good. Good
Eastern
quiz.
Rangers...
Better than his quiz.
You do a quiz too.
Yeah, but I've
Shit
binned
house.
it. Well, we don't get enough guests.
It's shit house, honestly. Hey, that's just straight feedback. That's all that is.
That's a big comeback.
Yeah,
That's
you,
huge.
you were minus
That's
four.
huge.
-4.
Was that really?
Huge.
I don't want to say it, but jumper punch winner.
Yeah, you're correct.
You know what's funny? These two were yapping about the whole time.
And you're just trying to
I was just worried about him.
You don't know how competitive the bloke is.
Oh, yeah?
him. I believe it.
We had an argument for a year over one answer.
remember?
Did ya?
Yeah. The first quiz we did that I won.
I was right,
Was
but-
the answer Eddie Betts or something? And I
No.
got up. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, when you won it, but the one you didn't like was the 22 for Glenn Manton.
Said how old was Glenn Manton when he debuted? For
No, I said what was Glenn Manton's exact age?
And I said 22 years old, which is right. Whoever uses months and days.
What, you wanted months and days?
No way.
Come on, man.
No. I did say months. He was 22. Because it uses smart asses because you weren't listening to my legend.
I know.
And the whole thing was,
I know.
he wears number 22,
Yeah.
right? And he debuted, right, on his 22nd, he was 22 years and 22 days and he wore the number 22. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the number thing. And I said it to him and he didn't like it. And then I got Glenn Manton to send you, do a message.
He did. Moving right along. He's got to head off soon, mate.
You got to head off soon, huh?
Yeah, I got a jet.
Yeah. We've got to fly through these next couple
All right,
of
let's do
segments.
it. Let's do it. Is this the one?
What's this?
Where's banana?
Down. Might be down.
Oh yeah.
Might be down.
Banana of the week.
Here we go.
You got bananas?
Very good.
Banana of the week.
Merino Bros, very good.
Very good. Make sure you go and see Merino Brothers. $60 before midnight. You get free delivery. My
Hey, that's not
banana.
bad.
is
That's all the deal.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Free
He's got the
delivery.
deals.
This is again. I'm going to give it to him again because I saw this again. Let's have a look at this.
Oh, God. Captain Carlton's
Oh.
Oh, I can't watch that
God.
He's always on shit, this bloke.
before the Essendon game.
Is it a different person all the time?
I don't know, but he's wearing the Carlton gear and he's dancing like that.
Yeah.
OG Carlton, Captain Carlton was the GOAT.
He was just painted blue.
Yeah.
He didn't
Very.
move.
Used to climb goalposts.
So that's been
Yeah,
another
yeah.
week again.
Did.
I was saying, mate, we used to have the hovercraft.
Yeah.
No.
Now I got a dance crew.
Mate,
I'll
I
go
can't
for
do
nice
this
feedback
anymore.
in
How do you
survey.
expect our team to
No, you
play
can't be,
like if you're
you
doing
can't
that?
be taken serious like
And
that.
they're doing like bloody Spice
Sums
Girls
it
on
up.
the ground.
That sums it up. Yeah.
You know my favourite? I've got to give banana of the
Have
week.
you got a banana? Have you got a banana? You didn't come with a banana. Have you got a banana?
Yeah, the CEO of Ocean Gate.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad as well.
That's real good.
Stay home.
Isn't our squish?
It's not like, but like,
Well, what do you think happened?
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
Squished.
you know what they are? Mashed banana. That's terrible. I shouldn't joke about that. That's shocking.
I'm going to give one more.
Off
You
you
got
go.
another one?
Elon Musk
Wow, what did he do?
What'd he do?
and
Ah, yeah.
Zuckerberg. What's
Yeah,
his name?
Zuckerberg. What
Yeah.
happened?
They want to have a fight.
And Dana White's back.
No,
In
they
a ring.
don't.
Dana
No,
White
they
backed
don't.
it. Yeah.
Get out of here.
UFC,
Are you joking?
The UFC president backed it. Said, yeah, we'll have you.
You're joking.
Can you imagine
Clowns.
them two having a fight?
Clowns.
It'd be like that
Disaster.
Captain Carlton with the slaps on the face.
Clowns.
I don't want to hear
Just
that.
clowns,
No,
honestly.
give him the banana. Give him both the bananas.
Both deserved. That's deserved.
All right,
They
let's
don't
do
care.
this
They got
one.
that much money. They don't care about bananas.
All right, let's do this one. This is our favourite.
Ma di che cazzo stai a parlare? Ma di che cazzo stai a parlare a te?
Porca miseria.
Ma che cazzo sta a fare? Ma che cazzo sei? Ma che cazzo? Ma che cazzo so?
3, 2, 1.
Nuggets! Come on, man.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
All right, let's have a look at this first
What do you
one,
got
mate.
for us this week?
Where is it? All right, let's have a look at this one. The first one. Oh, look at this one here. I just call this one here. What do I call it? Oh, I just call this the blaster.
The blaster.
Let's have a look.
In 1998, an inventor sold a flamethrower kit for cars to counter carjacking in South Africa. This widespread practice in the country, where it's known as hijacking, prompted an entrepreneur, Charles Forey, to create an anti-carjacking device worthy of a James Bond movie.
There's absolutely nothing that people can do against attacks on vehicles. Some systems have been devised that will recover your car, like the satellite tracking. This system differs from that. It will stop the hijacker in his tracks. He will never get your car, and you will never have to recover it in the first place.
Called the Blaster, it's operated by a pedal inside the car and squirted liquefied gas from a bottle placed in the car's trunk through two nozzles under the front doors, ignited by a spark. Whether the attack comes from one or both sides of the vehicle, both sides flame at the same time. Forey asserted, this is definitely non-lethal. A person is not going to stand there for a minute while you roast him. The police didn't see any problem and confirmed the system was perfectly legal as long as the right people were targeted. At a price of $655, only a few hundred had been sold. The device was taken off the market in 2001.
Imagine at a petrol station.
It was allowed.
No,
yes.
No way.
It was allowed in
what world?
2001. They took it off the market.
Chips are a bit cold.
Or you got a soft serve and you're holding it here.
Well, the window bloke who does your window.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Stop you!
Boom.
Unbelievable.
Better get that squirt bottle. Take that.
How do you even find that?
Hey, I got this one for you, mate. Because
Mate?
because you're in that fitness and that.
I thought you didn't do anything, you said.
No, well,
Lazy.
I say it's nothing, but here we go. Let's have a look at this.
This is Dr. Ruth Westheimer's favorite room.
What?
That's what we teach our clients, session 1.
Yeah, we do 8 of these.
Is it really? Yeah, extra inch.
In the workout.
Yes.
Okay, start. Here we go. So in the workout, we'll do 8 like this. And 1.
Look at this.
Now on the full
This is
your body.
That's what you
Make
take.
sure everything else
Yeah.
stays still and just
It's an actual thing. It's a sketch.
It's an actual exercise, but not like that. Not like the crystal quiet. You
We're going to move on to buttocks. We're going to tighten the buttocks muscles. Standing with the knees slightly bent.
Not like that.
We're going to
We wear
flex
pants like that, but.
and release.
Look at that. Look,
Flex
Look at that. Yeah,
and
little
release. This
thrust.
one just isolates the
White
buttocks.
shorts on.
Yeah.
What we're working on here is delaying for as long as possible the force
Minky,
of
he's getting
gravity.
close.
Oh, he's getting very close.
Those little buttons up there where we like them.
Now it's easier to feel the muscles contract.
What happened to his
if you
face,
put
this
your
bloke?
hands on
I
your
don't know.
He's orange, mate.
Yeah, no, he's
No, Sandy. These cheeks.
Fact.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's. Oh, yeah.
Just a video
Needs to happen.
exercise humor.
Bang, now she'll go.
That was what we used to watch when we were kids.
Remember Aerobics Ozfit?
Different world.
Yeah.
So that movement's actually something that you need to teach.
Right.
It's yeah.
It's
Why?
to
What's it
find your
do?
neutral position.
That's right. So it's called lumbopelvic mobility. You got to move the pelvis.
Use some words.
He's got some
Yeah,
knowledge. Nah, he's got knowledge.
Nah, because then that starts with your core and whatever.
That's
but
free
Yeah,
for
I
a dude
might-
watching.
yeah, with the I told you with the shorts like that.
That's free.
Oh, yeah.
Except
That's free information there.
yeah.
We should get some of the Carlton players to do that, man. Maybe they can bloody fucking hold a tackle, mate. Like,
They need more than that.
all right, listen to
If
this.
you're wearing shorts like that, no one will get
We
near
love
'em.
we love some good commentary, huh?
We do.
Hey, I reckon it's coming a bit soft lately. How about this
Have a
one?
listen.
Third, Jones to McClure, on to Towns. Towns still going. McConville got in his way. Keogh to Ashman again. Ashman a hand pass to Galt. This is another goal. Oh, you donkey! That was the worst and most pathetic effort I think I've ever seen by anybody whose team needed a goal.
Oh, yeah, donkey.
How good's that?
Imagine they do that now, man.
Oh, forget about it.
Nah,
you'd
you'd be on the news.
2
No
months
way.
off.
Yeah,
Forget
yeah.
about it. Oh, you donkey.
Forget about it. Oh, we've all been looking at our phones and that. Wasn't always like this.
No.
Wasn't always you just get like a phone, you do whatever you want, like portable. This is my first phone.
Come on, Sheppy, you come with me because I'm going to go right out of the studio out to the Blue Peter Garden. Now, this portable telephone is the invention of an American scientist, Mr.
Yeah.
Louis Schnurr.
My
He's
nonno-
a teacher
my nonno had
at
one of
the
these.
Chelms-
Did he really?
Chelmer
Yeah.
Institute in Chelmsford,
Look at that.
Essex. And he said he doesn't see any reason why in the future it wouldn't be possible for just about everybody to be walking around carrying one of these, their own
Yeah.
portable communication set.
He had one of
So
these.
the first
when
thing
I
I've
was
got
growing
to do, make sure it's switched on, which it is.
Portable
Put
communication
up
set.
my aerial.
Aerial
Now, two things I must do. First of all, by the magic of television, you'll be able to see Johnny waiting for my call at the same time as I'm speaking to you. So first of all, to make sure I've got a line, dial 0. That's the same as picking up a handset. That's it, I've got the line. Now, his number, 84.
Yep.
The dial.
Yeah.
It's like it's
And it's
genuine
ringing. There he is,
suitcase.
Hello, John Noakes here. Hello, John. Fancy seeing you. Or rather hearing you. I can't see you at all, actually.
Everyone's hip will be out because it's so heavy on one side.
And then you got to do
And then you add the inch.
You got to do the inch.
You put the aerials up.
Yeah.
And then make a call. Hey, listen, when I was a kid, mate, every Sunday we used to go off to the market. Not like the market these days. We used to go down to like Flemington Market.
Yeah.
Hey, I found some footage.
Good morning. Yes, mangia, panini. Come on, yes, what do you want in australiano? What do you want? Mortadella, olive, what do you want? Look at the camera. Yes, go ahead. Yes, sir. Good morning. Come on, come in here.
The only really day you get off is on Saturdays.
Well, today a week, I don't know if I got or not, because it's a new crop start. I come No, Monday is finished, no more. I'm not coming Monday. Che porca troppa, sì che stai senza banci. Sì che stai senza
Simple times, man. Look at that. Look at this.
What's up, bro?
Hey, this is good footage. Where is this big market? Artichokes there, beautiful.
We got him over here.
How good's the quality of this? Yeah.
Come on in.
Look at it, mate.
That's
worth
it,
mate. This bloke here, the one with the patch here, he was only 26 years old, wasn't he?
100%.
Just got his piece.
Hey, listen, we love our weird sports. I know you've seen this one before.
Okay, yeah.
But
I love my weird sports, yeah. Weird and wacky sports.
Let's have a look at it.
Mud wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he spat on him.
Oh, full on.
Oh, knocked him out.
And he spits.
What is this?
Have you seen that Russian thing? That Russian fighting one where like 30 people just get together and belt the crap out of each other?
Look at this.
Similar.
This is the ultimate fighter.
Yeah, but
Isn't there a ball?
It's a ball.
There's a ball there. Yeah.
oh, yes, I have seen this.
It happens once a year.
Yes. Yep.
But it's full on.
Yeah, it's full on. Yeah.
Crazy.
This is nuts.
I have seen this.
But the object is to get a goal.
Yeah. But everyone just fights.
Look at that.
Yeah, you could only do this once a year.
You gotta
So
be.
you got the ball.
Oh, look at this. It's a rugby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it
Oh, no, he
You
took him
gotta
out.
be different breed.
They are, mate. That's psychopath territory. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, this is like jail stuff.
Unreal. Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at them, they're going crazy.
Good on him.
You can only do
It's
that
tough
once a
and
year.
brutal, that. God, dearie me.
You need a year off to just recover.
All right. How was that for Market Cazzo?
That's good.
That's mind blowing. It is.
Mate, I'd refuse to go into that ring there. Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Nah.
Not for me.
Tough men there, mate. Tough
Imagine-
men there. I don't see.
Imagine AFL, that. You'd be suspended for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Mate.
I can't see Zach Fisher and Paddy.
Nah. That'll be the ball.
End up throwing them around.
All right, we're coming to the end of the show. I hope you have been enjoying this. Are you going to do a pause call?
Nah, not this week. Haven't really got much.
That's all right. That's
There's not
all
much
right.
to really, I don't know, there's not.
Nah. All right, everyone. Instagram, TikTok like for you guys too.
Almost Blues Brothers on the Blue Broad
Go to
channel.
Blues Brothers.
Yeah. Almost Blues Brothers
Well,
on
I'm just
Instagram.
saying everybody.
Almost
Do
Blues
that.
Bros on Twitter. You got Piotr on Instagram, Piotr Nutrition as well on Instagram. There you go. There's some
Good little plug.
handles and hashtags for you.
Yeah.
Lovely plugs.
100%, man.
Well done.
Make sure you support the boys,
Great stuff.
everybody, because it definitely helps us.
Helps the
all
community.
out.
It's good. Yeah, for
And,
sure.
we put in a bit of effort for this.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not you.
Not him.
Copped it, mate.
He just rocks up.
Mate, he's copped it today.
I'm happy to do my role.
And then we're going to do a little bit of Bangkok Joe now.
Hello Jumper Punch viewers, this is Bangkok Joe and welcome to the last instalment of my Bangkok tour. Well, if you haven't worked it out, today I'm coming to you from Yarawat, which is Thai for Chinatown. So today we'll go through Chinatown and then we'll have a relaxing bike ride through the old Portuguese quarter of Thailand, which used to be the capital city.
It's not just going to take you to Chinatown wherever everyone else goes. You're going to snake around some back alleys, get into the really tasty stuff, and your taste buds are going to be thanking you by the end of it. And then at night, we're going to my favorite night market in the whole country. It's called Rote Phai Night Market. The reason I love this place is because it's so funky. You got the young, hip, urban Thais hanging out with a bunch of old cars. They got old airplanes hanging from the roofs in here. The craziest vintage shops that you'd ever want to see. They have like these shipping containers, all with double deckers, so patios on the top. Food everywhere. This place is only open on, I think, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it is a night market, so you don't want to arrive much before 6 or 7 p.m. So that's night 6. Day 7, get up bright and early and do what most people don't. Watch Bangkok wake up in the morning. You're gonna go out and see a side of Bangkok that is a treat to see, and so often people neglect to do it. You'll see the monks taking their alms in the morning, and all of the street vendors just coming to life. It's really Bangkok at its most picturesque, so bring your cameras for that one. And then in the afternoon, you're going to explore the unseen Bangkok. And the best way to do that is on a bicycle. So we got a guided bike tour with Watt, one of Adam's best buddies. You're gonna go across the river and snake all around the parts of Bangkok that tourists always just avoid. And you're gonna see how the locals live. You're gonna eat how the locals eat. And that tour ends in a local's house.
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ Oh, look at this.
ป้าอิทสวัสดีครับ
Wow. Wow, you get us into some good spots, man. So this is people just welcoming us into their house?
Their house, they live upstairs. This is the living room of them.
Oh yeah, ending the day with a home-cooked tom yum guy. Watt, this has been amazing. Thank you so much. An incredible day.
You're welcome. I hope you guys come in.
And then for your last night, it's one final epic dinner and an evening full of drinks right back where we started at a rooftop bar. But the best thing is, it kind of bookends the trip. Remember we started on day 1 at a rooftop bar when you were just looking out, wondering of what the city's like, what it has to offer? Well, on the last night, you're back at a rooftop bar, but you're looking out over the city saying, oh yeah, I conquered that mofo. And you'll have all these memories of the week rushing back in your head. And then unfortunately, you wake up on day 8, the itinerary's over. And that's it. That's Bangkok.
Yeah, so Bangkok Joe, you saw that, yeah, he lives in Bangkok.
Oh.
And he
Bangkok
does the
Joe.
show, and he does a little segment.
Why does everyone gets squirmy when you say Bangkok? Everyone gets... Yeah. Everyone gets squirmy when you say Bangkok. Bangkok.
All right.
Bangkok.
All right.
Comments, quickly.
Oh yeah, we'll quickly do some comments. Let's go. First one.
Quickly scroll through those. One from Lana. Can't wait for you to get into Manny tonight.
He doesn't have his
Rocco.
glasses.
Well done. Thank you, Lana. She always comments.
Lana's a good supporter of the whole Blue Broad community.
Sam Di Benedetto, number 69 on the menu board. Special
That was
fried
right.
rice. That's
Special
correct.
fried
Rex Hunt,
rice.
10-9-69. That's correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Well played. Well played.
What about this one?
Petra Khan. Those comments from Petra Khan. The Rice Spalding Clap Bay half forward line was brutal. The best half forward line I've seen at Carlton since Buzz Sellers dominated. Rice had that determination to get back from serious knee injuries and still believe in the ultimate dream of playing in a premiership.
That
Great
was a
team
good
player.
forward line, man. That was a
Good interview, by the way. Great interview.
Yeah, that
really
was
well
good
done with
interview.
that. Harry Letterman, and the smother was with Matthew Clapper, and the guy who Rocco was talking to, Dean Rice, was involved in the same
was
chase
the
down.
99 for Liam
Yes,
Harry.
one of the goals. Well done, lovely. Thank you, Harry. Last comment. Is this the last one? For those supporters who yelled abuse to Carlton players after Essendon loss deserve some punishment. Only psychopaths talk like that.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make of it what you will. We're not going to punish people for saying words, are we now?
No, surely not.
Yeah.
No. but-
Unless you're
but
inciting
you do
violence, but anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome to society.
I still believe you just got to relax a little bit, bro.
everyone's got to relax.
a little bit.
Relax. My wife invented the schnuggets for schnitz.
Hey!
I don't know if that's true
Whoa,
or
really?
not, but
Okay.
There you go.
Send us some our way or something like
The
that.
schnugs.
The
And
schnugs.
the last comment, Rockamolo. Great banner once again, boys, but we're stuck here in Perth eating lips and assholes while
See
you
you
guys
guys.
feast on the schnuggets.
And they're good. And they're good.
I'm telling you, mate, it's
No,
going to
they're
be.
good.
It's
They're
going to be.
unreal.
I reckon that should be their slogan, mate.
lips and
You
arseholes.
want lips and arsehole, or you want
Yeah.
breasts?
Lips and arseholes. That's a good
Or
one. I don't
breasts.
mind that.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone catch. Yeah, so we did miss out on the Legend Jumper Bunch, but everyone catch the Des English interview tomorrow.
Yes.
The Des English, which yeah,
Do
so
it.
and we'll do that. All right,
Great
guys.
stuff. Good show, gents.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
You've got to go.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
My hands are
Never
just-
cross hands.
No
Alex.
cross.
Yeah, nah. You know what?
Thank
My
you.
hands are
Never
sweaty. I
cross hands,
apologise.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's
Right,
really good.
yeah.
Heaps of fun.
Unbelievable.
We always
Yeah.
end it with the Go Blues.
Yeah, we'll
So,
end up with the Go
in
Blues
traditional
because we
fashion.
still always.
2, 1.
Go Blues!
There's really two big mistakes in life. You know, the first one is caring about what other people think of you. The second one is thinking that other people think about you. For the most part, no one is thinking about you. The spotlight effect is this idea that we constantly overestimate the amount that other people are looking at or thinking about us. The reality is everyone's thinking about themselves. Everyone is selfish. No one is staring at you. So why not go do those embarrassing things that you're afraid of? No one is going to remember them. Maybe for a second they laugh and look, and then it's over. And what benefit do you gain from doing those?